No, I'm not trying to scare you, my dear child. Not to make you feel bad, but I'm giving you a shoulder shrug right now. This isn't always just another gentle push. It's time to wake up. I'm telling you the truth in love, and I mean it very seriously. What's ahead of time is rare. It might not happen again. The door I'm about to open and the shift I'm about to make are things you've hoped for, perhaps even cried for. But you are still not sure. You're thinking too much. You're not focused. I can see that your heart is caught in 100 rules. Your thoughts are cloudy with fear and doubt. But right now, this second could be holy. What is happening in your lives isn't just happening by chance. It's beautiful. I am conveying this message as if it were from heaven. Do not miss this chance. Do what I've told you to do and move forward in your faith. Please forgive me. Come back to me. Take the chance. Allow your heart to beat. Do it right now. This isn't stress. It's a promise. This isn't an alert. It saves lives. Adorable baby. If my word has stirred something inside you, take it with love. Please click the like button and share your religious affiliation with me. I really do see it. There's that voice of fear again. What if I fail? What if it's not the right time? What if I'm not ready yet? Let me say something louder than worry right now. You're not by yourself. I've already done this task before you. As you read this, I'm already on the last line of the part you're afraid to start. Do not let worry make you think that your delay is a sign of understanding. It's not. It takes longer to wear hides. If you're late, you risk losing the very thing that was intended to set you free. Faith wouldn't always feel at ease. Occasionally, it's almost like going outside, before you can even see your toes on the ground. But that's really where I am in the unseen. That's also where your next step is ready. I don't talk in metaphors or empty posts anymore. When I say that this won't happen again, I'm stressing how unique this beginning is. Every season has its own feel. Some seasons pass swiftly, while others thrive best when they occur immediately. You are on holy ground right now, because you are willing to transport, and I told you I would. It's not meant to cause fear, but rather a sense of revered urgency. My baby, I've seen your cries, your tears, your prayers, and the way you cried into the night. You begged me for answers, and something that is easy to read. Because I am the Lord. I have set things up so that your next step is clear. The fee could be significant if you do not pay attention to this moment. No longer because I'm trying to find a way to punish you, but because ignoring my time leads to fights that aren't necessary. My sweet little child, I've given you my love. Send this word to 3 hurting people, and I will wrap my peace around them. Everything changes as you obey. It no longer implies that your life will suddenly become flawless and devoid of issues. On the other hand, I can set you up with the next failure of my plan. You may discover unexpected opportunities that you never anticipated. Resources are made available to help. Once you see the basic divisions, the answers become clear. Have you ever experienced a sense of confusion while strolling? Because of this, you have been hesitant to follow that inner voice, wanting more confirmation or a better place to be. But I, your heavenly Father, say, climb, pass, and agree with me. As long as you circle in faith, my power will become your strength, and my purpose will become your purpose. Let me say that again. Listen until the end. If this message is a movie, watch it all the way through. Read every line of the book. Think about it. The stress of everyday life can take this word out of your heart if you let it. The enemy of your soul wants you to be complacent, believing that all other risks will occur regardless of your actions. I love you, but I'm warning you that this unique opportunity will not return. Sometimes my voice doesn't echo. It sounds like a clear horn for your spirit. Get hold of those words and write them on your heart. Play them again when you're not sure. Check them out in your morning prayers. I want you to walk away from this song and be truly happy that I, the Lord, have talked to you. I know this message feels heavy to you. You may be asking, God, why are you being so extreme? Why the push? I don't see what you're doing now. I stand outside the doors of time and know what will happen if I make a choice. Not following through on time can lead to regret, confusion, and needless heartache. You have the option to choose a different path, yet it could potentially cause you harm beyond your capacity. Because I care about you, I want to keep you from going down unnecessary paths. That's why my word is important and strong. I'm not kidding. It will happen again. Quickly do this. Don't think that this step will disappear and leave you alone. I am the God who provides. I not only lead you, but I also give you the tools you need: knowledge, money, bravery, a sense of community, and chances. As long as you follow my advice, you may see a wonderful reveal of help and benefits that prove you're on the right track. Do you remember how I fed Elijah by the stream? How I helped Noah build an ark before it started to rain? When my kids believe it like I do, I usually get them ready for what's to come. Don't worry about not having enough. For the fun, you need to be able to step outside and watch me bathe you. Little one, don't ever question how much I love you. My seriousness and need to act quickly come from my love for you, not from wanting you to fail. I'm giving you a clear, unambiguous path to follow that will lead you to a situation that fits my perfect will. You're not the only one going through this. Every step, breath, and choice you make, I am with you. Occasionally my love is hard or annoying, but I understand, correct, and reroute the people I care about. When I think about you, my heart is full of kindness, care, and the desire to see you happy, which is the reason I made you. Now is the moment that will define you. Will you think of me highly enough to let go of known comforts and answer this call that will change your life? Will you do it quickly right away? Real faith is more than just believing. There is confidence in how my phrase is being used. I've seen your fights and your victories, your tears and your joys. I can see everything. I'm making a fabric of kindness out of every thought that makes up your story. My loving child, I've spoken. If you want to see the finished work of art, you must put your problems at my feet and say, "Yes, Lord. I can obey. I have made my point clear. I told you over and over to listen until they stop, and now you're on the edge of being chosen. You can move forward or stay in the back. Flow quickly or stay in doubt. Take note of this. I will always love you, no matter what path you choose. But you have to obey me at the right time to get my full gift and the open door in front of you. This will not show up again in the same form, so take it as seriously as it needs to be. Listen to my last words. Now go ahead. Do it right now. Don't put it off. Separate all the weights. Put all of your doubts to rest and follow the path I've planned for you. I'm not kidding anymore. It won't happen again. Do it right away. No matter what you do, I will be with you. Your heart will be filled with my peace, and the power I provide you will ensure that you win. Let everyone who hears this word know that I am completely committed. I will never let down people who listen to me when I talk about faith and courage. Make a breakthrough with faith. This is because I, the Lord your God, have spoken. I'm here with you, loved one, to wrap you in my love and style. I see the challenging times you're going through, and I always remember to pray for you. It's my job to make sure you exist. If my appearance resonates with you, know that this is my calling. The wonderful thank you sent shows how much you care, and it opens the door to the benefits I've planned for you. I'm the one who wrote your soul and gave you your power. I can hear every thought that goes through your mind and every prayer that comes from the core of your being. I want you to remember that I have always been by your side, even when you felt invisible. The thing I want to do every day is show you what a huge difference you make in my life and reassure you that no matter what problems or questions come up, I will always be by your side. As the weight of fear presses down on your soul, know that my energy guides you. I've learned about your journey by seeing your rise, your fall, and your successful return to the path. You have come to me in your worst times, and I have always been there for you with endless kindness. My love for you doesn't change when things get hard or unclear. Instead, it rises with unmatched strength, ready to lift you above the darkness that dared to challenge your hopes. Even though you're worn out, you could find comfort in my hug. I will protect you and wrap you in the body of my endless love. Your journey reminds me of my promise to be with you through every part of life. Allow your tears to fall, because I know how hard things are for you. When you let go of the hidden weights in your soul, you open yourself up to the deep healing I want to give you. Do not think that you have to show me a picture of yourself that is perfect. It's clear to me what your strengths and flaws are. I'm here to free you from the chains of guilt that are trying to hold you down and the sounds of regret that dare to say, "You don't deserve my endless love." In my eyes, you have always been more helpful than you can imagine. I want to help you move forward with a steady and caring hand, so that you can receive the kindness of forgiveness and the deep healing I offer. When problems come at you like huge giants, you might question your strength to keep going. You can relax knowing that your power is greater than you think it is. My spirit resides within you, providing you with fresh strength with every new day. Problems will show up, storms will rage, and whispers may reverberate, telling you that you can't win the war. Always keep your eyes on me when things are challenging. Let the truth and brightness in my voice lift your spirits. I will be in your peace while your mind is in turmoil. I will provide you strength when your body is tired, when doubt tries to lead you astray. I will guide you back to the safe path that leads to light and understanding. There are times when you may feel like you've gone too far or made too many mistakes. It's possible that your shame is trying to lead you away from me so that you can't come back to me. This is not real. If you ever find yourself in a glide, I'm ready to grab you with open arms. I understand who you are at your core, seeing past the shadows of your flaws. Everyone here is going to help your life reach an unmatched level of greatness. Or, even when I'm not sure what will happen, my faith in you stays strong. My kindness never ends, and it cleans your soul like the soft mist in the morning. Let my love be a guide light for you in the bigger world, my dear child. Help those in need by sharing this truth with them. We can spread healing, desire, and my peace that lasts forever if we work together. Bring your problems to me. Do not be afraid to let out your inner thoughts, and I will solve them with constant help, comfort, and the strength to finish each job. Your family, your friends, and your everyday wants are the most important things to me. I look at every part of your life. I pay close attention to the hopes and dreams you hold dear, the quiet hopes you share, and the burdens you attempt to bear alone. Let me help you carry your burdens. Offer me your troubles, and let go of the tight grip of panic in your soul. Take a deep breath in and feel the peace I want to give you. Do not be alarmed if the trip seems long and unclear. I have carefully marked every mile and written the answers you are looking for. This world is not something you are facing by yourself. My holy servants are ready to protect you, and my spirit is a safe place for you to go whenever you are looking for me. Keep agreeing with me about my electricity, and don't let your bravery buckle. If you fall, I will be there to help you get back up, clean up the mess of your fall, and reassure you that my love for you will never change. There may be times when words of doubt or hopelessness try to move you, making you think I'm not close. Know that I understand your problems, and that each thought can either bring you closer to me or make you feel even more hopeless. You will feel strong streams of desire running through your spirit if you decide to live by my words of comfort. When you really understand the idea, even when you have doubts, you'll see how I change barriers into paths, how I turn sadness into a birthday party, and how I make happiness out of sadness. Despite the noise of uncertainty that may be coming from above, my voice is filled with unmatched power, unshakable truth, and boundless kindness. I have been following your every move since the moment you came into the world. You went through times when you were filled with hopelessness and thought that happiness would never come your way again. Even when things were awful, I was there for you and offered words of unwavering support. My love goes beyond what you know. This is due to the fact that I have imbued your heart with an unending love, a source that will never exhaust itself. In the depths of your sadness, call me to you. I will continue with a calm mind and a method that will constantly work to pull you out of any pit. The love that called you may always be by your side. It will help you understand why you do the things you do, heal your wounds, and give you the faith that you are respected no matter what. I have a profound understanding of the difficult situations you are facing, including money problems, family arguments, and worries about your health. All of these were laid out naked before I looked at them. Others may also ignore your problems or think less of you because you look worn out, but I'm here for you. I offer my hand as a replacement so that it can hold close and bring energy and freedom. It was meant for you to be outstanding, not to carry these weights by yourself. Let them give in to my control and see how I turn impossible things into statements of divine favor. Dear baby, I have taken you away for my holy reason. Don't stress. Take pride in the peace of walking with me. To join and get stronger in my love and faith, click here. I'm here with you and taking it gently. Stay close to me all the time. My creative and insightful vision for you isn't one of smashing, but of a journey full of meaning, love, and new starts. Get rid of the weight of your problems, and allow me to guide you closer to a future full of lasting happiness and peace. When you feel like you can't say anything because you're sad, close your eyes and know that I am with you. Please share what you are truly experiencing. Beg me to hear your prayers through your tears, because I can hear them before they even fall. And the quiet of that sensitivity right away, I'm going to put my peaceful hand on you. My soul goes beyond all limits of time and space. I have the ability to delve into the depths of your personal sorrow and restore your well-being, ensuring your success until the dawn of the next day. Don't worry, you are always being loved, because you are mine. I've given you a name that shows how much I love you. Oh, loved one, bright spirit, jewel of my heart, you could ask me why I let boundaries happen. When there is war, your awareness grows to new heights. I would rather not see your pain. When you go through hard times, though, you become a person with a lot of energy, strength, and wisdom. Don't be afraid of the pains that are coming, because I am always with you and will hold your hand so that you never have to face them alone. Every obstacle you get through shows how strong and determined you are. With each loss you get through, you become a more empathetic person. Let go of any anger that is still there and trying to take root. Instead, let my love lightly heal the broken parts of your heart where you felt pain or sorrow. Every dark night leads to a bright morning of rebirth, planned with a holy purpose in mind. While other people try to put you down or tell you lies about your fate, remember that I am empowered to make your fate. While their words may hurt for a short time, they are powerless to change the truth that I have told you. You are being dwindled for victory, wholeness, and spiritual freedom. I've given your soul the power to contemplate, to strive, and to change in ways that you can't fully understand right now. Use my words and let them fill you up. Your perspective will undergo transformations beyond your imagination. You will see the impossible walls break down and the gates of luck swing open with glory. I'm quietly steering events in a way that works out for your benefit, even when it looks like chaos is taking over. Do not think that I have left you just because your body is hurting from illness or stress. Bring your pain to me, and I'll wrap my arms around you in a peace that goes beyond knowledge. When your side comes to your aid, I will give you the strength to keep going and the knowledge to become time itself. Do not give up on your faith, and do not give in to depression if healing does not happen the way you want it to, or when you want it. I can see the big picture of your life. I possess the knowledge to mold every circumstance, bringing beauty even from the most challenging circumstances. My ways can be mysterious, but there's no doubt that I control everything for the good of those who follow my lead. Amidst the multitude of tasks you undertake daily, it is simple to overlook my presence. As a result, you feel surrounded by the constant demands of your job, the weight of your family duties, and the never-ending flow of facts. I know how difficult it must be for you. Instead, I want you to step away, even if it's only for a moment, and find comfort in my job. Let your soul calm down and feel refreshed in my peace. Listen to the soft call I'm sending you in your heart. Your presence is a reflection of your usefulness, importance, and significance in every aspect. Let my love be a leading light in the world around you. My sweetheart, tell people who are lost the truth, and we will bring them health, dreams, and peace that lasts forever. There is something about my appearance that goes beyond holy places and important practices. Along with you, I walk slowly through the halls of your area, drift with you to your car, and be there with you as you care for the people you love. No matter where you are, I'm by your side, ready to heal your heart if you let yourself become me. You don't need to worry about guilt or doubt anymore, because you are ready to be recognized. My love doesn't depend on how well you do or how badly you do, and my forgiveness has no bounds. I look at your heart as you work out, sincerely sorry and ready to leave the source of your suffering. I clean you. I take away the weight of shame, so that you can also walk forward with unwavering confidence. Do it now. Don't think about the mistakes you've made in the past. As soon as I forgive you, they will no longer be able to change your future. Trust me to move forward without the chains of the beyond holding you back. Take a moment to see the endless options I'm giving you. There may be times on your journey that make you sad when you think about them. You may have made decisions that complicated your life or incurred significant financial costs. Some relationships may have ended without warning, leaving you in a world of betrayal or loss. Know that I have the power to heal even the darkest wounds you thought would never go away. Let me take care of them, and I'll fix the broken parts inside. Healing takes place at its own unique pace. Have fun with the journey, and don't worry if you need to be patient. As each day goes by, please let a little more of my brightness shine through. Every day, you can be sure that I'm renewing your soul from the inside. One fine morning, you'll wake up to discover that the weights you thought were impossible to lift have been lifted, and you'll feel calm knowing that your heart is safe in my body. Accept peace of mind about what's to come. Fear may also try to take over your heart, filling your mind with worry about what's to come. But think about this. I've already set the way ahead of time for you by planning the trip. And as you travel with me, you'll see doors open wide at just the right time. There will be times when resources and links show up out of the blue. I will show you how skilled I am in ways that go beyond your wildest dreams. Accept a deep love for what you have, and let that idea grow with each new discovery and gift. Believe that I understand the big picture, and that my unshakable devotion is aimed at your highest good. Even when there is silence during questions that aren't asked, and when everything currently gets away from your close grasp. At times, the pain in your heart or the pain you see around you may make you feel tense. Being hurt by meanness, violence, or unfairness can make you feel down and make you wonder if your unique qualities will win in the end. Please don't let hopelessness take hold, my beloved children. In the face of sadness and unfairness, my heart breaks along with yours. Despite this, you serve as a beacon of hope for me. May your actions, words, and kindness also show what's in my heart. Even the smallest act of kindness can set off healing waves that go far beyond what you might think. Because you are kind, you hide the core of who I am. Your encouraging remarks strike a chord with my soul. When you represent people who ask for your love, you change into a compassionate vessel that can gently heal even the hardest hearts. On this trip, you are a part of many businesses. I will always be your ally, supporting you in your efforts, and giving you comfort when you're feeling down. There are people who might not understand how strongly you feel about me, or how dedicated you are to me. They will make fun of you, or wonder why you keep putting your faith in a promise that seems hard to keep. Keep in mind that I don't force anyone to agree with my ideas. Love them no matter what. Demonstrate your strength and kindness by allowing your life to reflect the profound changes you have undergone. As time goes on, other people may become interested in you because of your calmness, your happiness that shines through even the worst situations, and your unwavering energy when things get tough. To gain access to my essence through you, they will have to go in this direction. Love them with all your heart, and let me connect with their hearts in ways that are beyond your earthly abilities. You should usually know that my goal is to bring them closer, just like I did with you. These days, permits are proof of my constant presence, always watching and listening to your adventure. I can hear the quiet of your soul and the deep thoughts that are looking for that meaning and link. You were bound for greatness that went beyond the normal processes of life. It was meant for you to experience all of life with me. As we traveled together and learned the art of limitless love and unrestricted benefits. Allow me the chance, and I'll help you grow in your ability to care for others, serve with grace, and light a fire of desire. This rich life won't usually seem wonderful, yet it's going to brim with meaning and potential. Every morning you'll push yourself forward with a deep sense of excitement, free from worries or questions about your worth. My divine energy fills in the gaps left by the ones, allowing you to become the person I knew you would be. The people in your home are essential to me. Whether it's full of happiness or conflict, I'm ready to bring peace and love to your family. Would you like me to assist with that? Should the bonds be checked? Permit me to become a part of the divided group. Tell me about the difficulties of misunderstandings, the stress of not meeting standards, and the anger that might be building up outside. I own the power to bring recovery, teach classes of forgiveness, and mend connections that look broken. Entrust your house to me and witness a remarkable transformation unfold day by day. Accept my presence and watch as anger fades, making way for knowledge and a willingness to listen to others. Even though the pace of change may challenge your patience, maintain your energy levels. Always remember that every time you show love, pray, or say something kind to someone, you are creating a space where great things can happen in their hearts. During times of loneliness, when it seems like other people have removed themselves from your life, remember that I am still by your side. Human relationships may additionally falter, and even the nearest companions can let you down or waft away. but my love stays the same through the sands of time. Dear child, you are my chosen way of showing love. When you divide your attention by 3 hearts that are hurting, you will see peace flow over them. Let me fill up that space inside you so you don't have to look for approval in places that hurt your spirit. If you come close, I'll be your true best friend and someone you can talk to about anything. You can tell me everything in your heart, your happiness and sadness, knowing that I will never blame you for being weak or take advantage of your secrets. I appreciate having you here, and I enjoy every moment you spend with me. Even though bad habits or ways of acting are trying to pull you away from me, know that I am the way to freedom. Addictions and temptations may appear as insurmountable chains, yet my strength surpasses any attempt to restrain you. Please incorporate the freedom I've arranged for you. Send away the people with bad habits who come to me every day asking for advice. This does not mean that there will be no more desire, but you'll have an endless source of strength that never runs out. You will learn to rely on my guidance, and eventually you will be free. I honor every victory, no matter how long it took, and I'm ready to help you feel better when you're having doubts. Put your trust in me, and you will get stronger. Remember that your identity is shaped not by your problems, but by the strength you use to overcome them. There may be times when you think about the very core of who you are. When you look at your image, you might see that you lack skills, sources, or opportunities that other people seem to have easily. Do not now limit yourself to tactics that will kill you. As you gaze upon me, I will continue to monitor the positive aspects I have introduced into your lives. Treasures ready to be revealed, grown, and freed for a specific reason. Your energy was solid and entirely different from anyone else's. You need goals and trips that take you above and beyond rest. Give those traits to me to guide you, and you will achieve things you could never have imagined. Many people will look to you as an example of how to discover the special things you own. Keep in mind that my creative and foresighted sense of satisfaction is not always the same as the majority's. I value respect, honesty, and love more than any name in the world. As you move in sync with my energy, you'll feel a sense of satisfaction that goes beyond short-term pleasure or fame. Include the unknown that lies ahead with strong faith in yourself. Several voices can also tell of disasters or unrest, planting fears for the days to come. If you find yourself under my watch, though, know this: I hold on tight to the reins and draw close. I am your steady source of energy, even when the world is in a mess. I promise you things that go beyond the limits of this world. Trust me when I say that protecting you is the most important thing to me. The way you see things is an insurmountable obstacle to sadness. Keep your strength up until the end by my side. Saturate yourself with the spirit of my love. Whether it's through my sincere words, my uplifting music, or friends who share my goals, even if the storms become really severe, they won't be able to take you away. You will always be brave when you face them, because my soul will lead you, and my brightness will shine through the darkest places. Should anger have built up in your heart because of the wrongs done to you, or if anger has taken over because of old hurts, convey me those feelings. Excuse me while I separate the anger and bring peace. Forgiving someone goes beyond just ignoring the wrongs they did. Your spirit will be freed from the toxic grip of retaliation, allowing me to care for that person in a holy manner. I will help you grow better, and maybe even help them develop better too. Don't let anyone trick you into thinking that kindness is a flaw. In reality, being able to accept shows that you have a lot of energy. It invigorates your spirit with freedom and creates a pathway for my kindness to reach previously uncharted territories. Let go of the things that are holding you back from today, and I believe that I can control things that are out of your reach. Witnessing the growth of your faith is something I enjoy. I feel deeply moved by even the smallest act of faith, because it shows that you're willing to believe that I can do what you couldn't do on your own. If someone questions how strong your faith is, don't let them. Take responsibility for the idea you have, no matter how small it may seem. Incorporate it into the core of my responsibilities and watch it grow into a powerful force. You are growing that belief every time you choose to discover yourself in me, instead of giving up and giving in to doubt. When you rely on my power instead of your limited skills, you let it take hold more closely. On the right path, you'll see that your struggles were worth it, and be amazed at how strong your faith has become. Those places were holy, where your reliance on me turned into an unbreakable promise. If what I said has moved you, my candy baby, live it fully today. Click the like button to show that you trust me. It bothers me that sometimes you don't want to pray with me because you think your words won't be good enough, or that you don't have enough non-secular passion. Know that I enjoy every word that comes out of your mouth, no matter how simple it is. Deal with me with the same warmth and familiarity you would show someone you care about. Please tell me about your successes, your problems, your hopes, and your doubts. Almost nothing might be a secret from you to me. Your invite into your thoughts makes me feel so good that you can't even imagine. Whether it's through a beautiful prayer or a simple loving breath, I will connect with you deeply. My love for you is deep and rooted in your essence. If you come to me often, you might find that prayer is more than just a routine. It's an intense bond that changes the way you live. At times, you may feel the weight of the world pressing down on your accomplishments, compelling you to exert more effort, accelerate your pace, or surpass unattainable benchmarks. Take a deep breath, my dear. No longer did I make you fail under the weight of endless demands. I made you succeed. I urge you to take part in both useful activities and relaxing breaks. Always keep in mind that it's fine to stop, rest, and gather your strength when you feel worn out. Your times of resting are just as easy for me to handle as your times of working. You should no longer feel the need to demonstrate your worth. You are loved beyond measure. Regarding my opinion, your worth is based on who you are, not how many tasks you complete. When it feels like your past mistakes are pulling you down, remember that I can make even your deepest sorrows into something wonderful. I'm very good at the art of restoration. Nothing is too hard for me to fix. I have the power to fix your heart, make your relationships better, and get back the chances you missed. Give me your pain and sadness, and trust that my plans for you have not changed because of your mistakes. I will bring renewal to every part of your life and create a way of life that shines with hope. Even though this change may also happen slowly, every step you take toward me is a step away from the darkness that has caught you. Think about the fact that I will bring back the places you thought were lost to time. Do you believe that the current circumstances lead you to think that my difficulties have resolved themselves? Always remember the many times I led you away from trouble, protected you from harm, or wrapped you in comfort during your sadness. Even though you might not always understand my effect, I'm always working on my projects. I protect you in ways that you can't even imagine. While the safety I offer you may not always be obvious, it is still there and will stay there. Remember that I paved the way for you and made new benefits for the day that's coming as you push upward with the dawn. Block out the sounds of sadness. You should pay attention to my voice because it carries lessons of kindness, hope, and the promise of fresh starts. You will be dying to find a solution to a problem that has been bothering you for a long time. Even though you can't see any movement right now, don't jump to the conclusion that your prayer has not been heard. My timing is different from yours, but it always has a reason. At times, I work in the dark, carefully setting up things you haven't seen yet. All of this was done to make sure of the best outcome. During these times of waiting, trust my power and let peace move through your soul. My quiet doesn't mean I'm leaving. Wait a minute, they want to find me. Keep your faith and be open to the idea that the answer may also come to you in a way you didn't expect. I go beyond what you expect. My methods aren't like other people's, and my ideas and foresight cover the whole length of your path. My beloved child, I have given you my love. Share this message with 3 hurting souls and see how my peace surrounds them. Usually, don't forget how wonderful my kindness is. I understand how tired and frustrated you are. As the weight of the arena presses down on you, picture yourself putting your problems at my feet with ease. Think about me taking your worries away and giving you comfort. You should no longer be afraid or self-conscious about asking for my help. My hands are very big, and I'm very beautiful. Don't forget the power of that moment when you gave up. You'll find a peace that has never been felt before and goes beyond all human joys. You'll start to feel like you're completely wrapped up and at ease. The freedom will make your heart beat faster, and you'll remember how you will always be friends. Since I am always with you, I love you more than anything else. Take on the energy of your goals at a different time. Even though failures may have tried your resolve, the goals that have been in your heart aren't small. A lot of the time, I put my deepest desires onto you, which has a deep value for me. Accept the risk of achieving greatness and trust that I can shape and grow your dreams into realities that help not only you but also an endless number of others. I am incredibly creative and can bring life to ideas you thought were impossible to achieve. For me, hope wins even in the worst situations. Do not stop yourself because you are afraid of failing. Take advantage of the divine power that appears as your goals line up with my love and logic. Some people may also say that life has no point or that hope is just a dream. Stay strong, because I'm the source of good wishes. The reason your way of life makes sense is because I was the only one who carefully made you. Accept the core of who I am, which gives every day a meaning that goes beyond words. Even if doubt or hopelessness tries to cloud your vision, hold fast to my promises. Think back to all the times my impact has changed your path. You can count on my unwavering commitment to be there for you through any storm that comes your way. The strength of my being gives you the assurance that every day will be great. Not because of your own strength, but because of the fact that I will always be determined. Bring the same understanding and kindness that has helped you to those who are in pain when you meet them. Kindness, gentleness, and patience should all be present. There are a lot of people in the realm who want to be known and respected. Make your presence bigger, say calm things, or give advice with ease. By doing that, you show my personal concern for those who are suffering and give them a touch of healing that has the power to change their fate. You don't need a big stage to have a huge impact on someone's life for the better. Little acts of love can have a big impact all the time. I understand every act of kindness, no matter how small it might seem. Have faith that every good deed shows you where it belongs in my realm of goodness. When you have been hurt by rejection or betrayal, I feel your pain. I know how it breaks your heart and makes you question yourself. But don't worry. I'm the only one who can heal broken hearts. Dear one, let my love clean you, the light sources, and the way for those who need it. Please spread this word. With open hearts, we will bring healing, peace, and the strength of my eternal love. I can help you make relationships with people who see how valuable you are and make your life more beautiful. Don't let old wounds keep love from reaching your heart. Allow me to help you get better while making sure that the walls you've put up don't get in the way of real relationships. It was meant for you to connect, share, and join with others in ways that show the deep friendship I long to have with you. When we work together, the pieces of your broken soul will be woven into a beautiful fabric that tells a story of healing and beauty. It's always my job to add new parts to the great story of your life. Get past the mistakes of the beyond. Accept the power to map a new path that is highlighted by my understanding. If you're not sure about your next step, look for my advice. Allow me to fill your heart with knowledge and lead you by hand along a way that is lit with my knowledge. When you find yourself in a confusing situation, remember that I'm no longer writing about illness, but about peace. I want you to be a person of unshakable truth and confidence, free from the chains of constant doubt. If you look at me more, I'll light your way, even if it's miles long, one step at a time. That one shift in how you see things can push you forward, knowing that I will keep leading you. Please know that I am with you as the sun rises and you rise to greet the day. Specifically, thank me for being there for you all night and for putting study, love, and development in any other kind of danger. As the sun comes up, let your heart take in the new benefits that are waiting for you. Know that I am with you every day, giving you strength and beauty, even when the day brings problems. As the sun goes down, you think about all the good things that have happened to you and how you overcame them before I did. Solace yourself in the knowledge that your life is accepted by my kindness. You will find many reasons to be thankful, to strive, and to believe in every day and night cycle. Believe in yourself no matter what the path ahead brings. You are free from the chains of your past problems and the looming shadows of what's to come. You are able to push yourself too far upwards because of a spiritual force that never changes. When your thoughts try to make you feel less important, the power of my truth will shut them down. You're loved. You are valued. You deserve to be saved. Keep this reality in place with steadfast strength. Keep in touch with me directly when you feel weak, and I will always be your rock of strength. Step firmly into your fate, accepting the knowledge you've gained and letting go of any shame or fear. My fingers are always open and ready to greet you with unrelenting energy. My sweetheart, I understand the dreams you had that were so important to you that you gave up on them because you thought they were impossible to reach. Look at the brand new goals from where I am standing. My strength gives me the power to wake them up and give their lives new life. Trust that if you follow my lead, every failure or distraction can be turned into a powerful story of recovery. A vision often needs to go through the fire of hard work and trial before it can be changed and used to get a better calling. Do not give up on the passion I've given you. Take care of them. Say your prayers and get ready to act when I give you the chance. Take in the peace I want to give you. Take comfort in the fact that I care deeply about every part of your journey and will never stop. There may be many voices in this realm that try to convince you that things can't be fixed or that you've gone too far off the path you were meant to follow. That you don't let the whispers drown out the truth that you already know. There is a calm refuge in my presence, a place of peace and trust where your spirit can let go of the weight it has been carrying. You can take big breaths without fear in that haven. You could cry if it was necessary. You can let go of the wild things that are going through your mind. Think about the fact that loneliness is just a dream. You always have my presence with you to guide you through the most confusing parts of life. Memories of things that happened in the past may come back to you at times, making you feel guilty or ashamed. You might find yourself going over past options again and again, wanting to be able to change them. I want you to see the change that is happening inside you. It's a divine act of rebirth that goes beyond your mistakes. There are nation states that you can't see. You are very willing to fit in, learn, show kindness, and follow the path of knowledge, which is really remarkable. Keeping your mind on events that can't be changed keeps you from being able to accept the divine kindness I give you. Let my love wrap around the memories of those people, wiping them clean of their power to hurt you. You will have a better view of how you are changing because I forgive you, knowing that you can get out of any debt you're in as long as you give it to me. I can see the struggles you're going through in your mind. Sometimes, your mind goes to the worst possible outcomes, making up problems that will never happen. You sometimes struggle with the weight of unresolved problems and wonder if you have the strength to get past them. During those times, turn your attention to me. For real peace, I am the source, and I promise that I will toughen your mind as you turn your heart toward me. Get rid of your worries and welcome freedom. I'm no longer asking you to cover them or turn them down. Please deliver them into my brightness instead, where I can show that no situation is beyond my power. As long as answers don't seem to be forthcoming, just coming to me can calm you down and give you the clarity you need for a clear thought. Let the depth of my sympathy wrap around you, especially when you're by yourself and your mind is full of sadness. When the weight of the future or the fears of the afterlife press on you, let them bring you closer to me instead of pushing you away. Know this: if you don't know how to pray or what to say, please know that I understand your heart and know what you really want. Your real plea to help me or be with me is strong enough to make me move. In the stillness of that sincere request, I answer with unwavering kindness. I can hear the quiet plea of your soul, even when you can't find the words. I stand next to you, ready to include you. Take a moment to feel the air filling your lungs, the beat running through your blood, and the bright energy shining in front of your eyes. Those serve as confirmations that you will always be connected to my holy power. Every dawn opens up a fabric with endless possibilities. A new was given by an endless kindness. Accept the surprise that's coming. My love for you goes into every part of the future that we can't see yet. Right now, I'm putting together the people and opportunities that will enable your journey to come together at the right time. Your adventure isn't about getting through every problem right away. It's about trusting me and going forward. With each careful step you take in my direction, you will find that my kindness makes all your dreams come true. In times when doubt tries to sneak up on you, project it with relentless energy. Don't forget the successes you've already had. You've gotten past problems that seemed impossible to solve at first. Your journey has been shaped by the random classes you've taken. You need to see the bits and pieces of my love that have held you up when things looked lost. Let those memories give you strength while darkness tries to break you down. You are staying strong and moving forward with the help of the power I gave you. If you keep telling yourself that my work with you is far from done, it will lift your mood. What you think is the end could actually be the start of a very interesting new disaster. Every detail is planned out for a bigger reason, and there is no problem that is too big for my divine power to change. I gave up the weight of your pain and the tears that fall from your eyes. Each tear is a huge price to pay because it represents a part of your heart that wants to end the pain. Whether you're crying because you're alone, because someone betrayed you, because you don't understand something, or for some other reason, I'm ready to take those tears and turn them into strong statements of electricity. Let your tears fall, and let the sector see how much you hurt. Healing often comes from the deep act of being truly free. There are times when you are happy and times when you are sad. You trust me through it all. I have the strength to take on everything, and I want to give you comfort that lasts longer than a moment. Show me who you really are, And in that honesty, you will find a deep and stable bond of trust. Take comfort in knowing that I understand the pain that lies beneath your anger when you are having a hard time forgiving someone who has hurt you. To forgive doesn't mean ignoring the wrongs that were done. It's miles to rise above, and don't let anger change who you are. I will help you on your path to letting go of your grudges, so you can move forward without being held back by anger from the past. Let me join you on that trip, and I will lead you with grace to freedom. My boundless kindness will build bridges between us in times when your own ability to forgive may also fail. At some point, you'll remember that letting go of your problems has made your heart more open to understanding and sympathy, even for people who have hurt you. As you deal with the weight of anger, misunderstanding, or unfair blame, let me be your constant guardian. You might have the power to show how strong you are, how much you're worth, or how to respond to people who have tried to speak badly about you. But, my child, I am here to protect you. If you stick with me, I can turn those lies into paths that will lead you to a deep, non-secular boom in the end. Put your thoughts into action. Speak the truth. And trust me to change things that are out of your control. Remember that your true worth is not based on what other people say about you. Many people look up to you. The fee I've given you can't be lowered by angry words or unfair reviews. Whatever bad things people say about you won't stop me from completing the good work I started for your lives. Give your home the power to be a refuge where my spirit grows. Even if there are disagreements in your area, know that I have the power to calm even the roughest storms. Raise each soul's dreams for your presence. With the knowledge that I have the power to free every heart, do not let your anger get the best of you. Instead, ask my spirit to help you say things that will help heal the split, instead of making it worse. If the scars are deep, don't give up hope that healing and teamwork can happen. I have the strength to fix bridges that look like they can't be fixed. Keep your hope, your likes, and your wishes alive, even though the road may require everyone to be persistent and dedicated. I'm great at turning sickness into peace, especially when you trust me with your home. If you look past your front door, you might see conflict, unfairness, and a breaking up that seems likely to get worse. It is easy to get down on yourself and wonder if something can be fixed for the better. Please understand that I embody love, and that you hold a unique spark of that love that you can share with the field. Do not forget the powerful energy that can be found in a single act of kindness or a true prayer. A single act of kindness can send shock waves far beyond your view. The worry of the arena doesn't bother you. Still, you're going to light up the world around you. Please do good things that match the concern I have for those who are suffering and in need. This is the very core of hope. It shows that understanding grows and that healing can start in the smallest, most honest ways. Call me to join you in your daily activities, no matter what they are. No matter if you are taking care of someone important to you, researching something, managing a project, or doing something else enjoyable, your efforts will have deep meaning when they reflect my spirit. Include every project with full dedication, because I know how hard you work and have a lot of respect for the energy you put into everything you do. Even if your responsibilities seem normal, they could become ways to bless others if you approach them with a spirit that shows my greatness. Don't forget that your real worth goes beyond your job title or accomplishments. It's in the passion and honesty you bring to everything you do. I'm just as involved in every big win as I am in every small act of service. It brings me a lot of happiness to walk with you. While you look for a clear path, tell me about your goals. Talk about your hopes, your worries, what drives you crazy, and what stumps you. After that, take a moment to get used to the different ways I might answer. In addition to the wise words of a trusted friend, or the perfectly timed chance that fits with your private thoughts, affirmation can also come as a calm feeling that fills your heart. There are times when I will close one path to reveal another. Even though it may seem discouraging at first, trust that I'm leading you away from hidden dangers and toward paths that will bring you great joy. Endurance is proof of how you see things. I agree with that. My time is also perfect, just like yours, because it is guided by love and deep understanding. Think about the passion that comes up for you over and over and the skills or goals that you may have put on hold. Find out if they include the ideas of caring, honesty, and being a giver. Be very proud of them if they do. Say prayers for them, and let me shape and direct their path by hand. The gifts and skills you've been given aren't just a lucky example. They keep their value in the big picture of your life. A love is real, but it can also be used to make other people want something and to change you along the way. Resist the urge to compare your experience to someone else's. Your direction is set by reports, some of which may be uniquely yours. You will achieve something that you can't get by chasing someone else's dream, if you accept the role I have given you. When you're physically weak or have health issues, remember that I'm always a gift and will always be there to help you. Your physical form can also change, but I stand because your spirit will always be there. Be the leader you deserve. Take care of your health. Pay attention to the deep thoughts around you and trust in my unshakable power. I will call up times of deep connection and awareness, even when my body is giving me a hard time. A lot of the most meaningful interactions people have with me happen when they are weak. Because when I'm vulnerable, hearts often open up more to my presence. Let me be with you through your pain, to give you balance, and to comfort you in a way that is uniquely mine. Harsh words or actions done to you could leave scars that you don't see. The effects of these pains may also last, changing how you see yourself and how you relate to others. Remember that I can see these secret wounds, and it hurts me to see how they hold you back. My hand can reach deep into your heart and bring you wholeness, where you can see the best, shattered parts still there. You may also experience healing through small, steady changes that happen when you pray, think about my love, or talk to a trusted friend or family member. You may also have a shocking realization that frees you from the chains of years spent in a declining self. No matter what happens, you can be sure that it will be by always letting me into the deepest parts of your being. I can help you become free and gain a deeper understanding of who you really are. You deserve my love, even if it's hard for you to accept it. My feelings for you come from who I am, not from how worthy you are. My love for you turned into hooking up with someone before you even knew I was there. It's a long way past your grasp to gather or wipe out, though. My love for you is constant and affects every part of your life. Even when I'm not sure how important you are, I look at you and know that you are worth a lot. I made you for a reason, and I want you to feel the way I do about you, loved, valued, and treasured forever. Let go of the idea that you have to be perfect in order for me to approve of you. Let me shower you with my endless love, because you are loved beyond measure. No matter what kind of trip you go on, whether it's to a strange land or just around the corner, I will always stand by your side. You can't help but be there, and I don't have any other option but to look at you. My greatest desire is to walk with you through life's wonders, hold your hand through your troubles, and celebrate your every victory. Everything about you is the most important thing to me. However, while other people may fail or shift, my promise to you stays strong and unshakable. While you stumble, I tell you to get up again. While you're having fun, I'm having fun with you. When you're happy, I'm happy too. While you cry, I offer comfort that goes beyond information from this world. This represents my unshakable love for you, which will last forever. Some of the links in your life may also feel heavy, sparking a strong desire for shared understanding. You might see a gaping hole that you don't know how to fill. Don't forget that a soft word can calm someone down. An honest apology can soften even the hardest heart, and a constant prayer can call me in ways you can't even imagine. Do not change your mind about your goal of unity. Maintain a humble attitude and be aware of your flaws, but refuse to let pride or anger control you. If the other character stays distant, keep an open heart and believe that in time, I can create the conditions that allow for healing. You are on this journey with holy company. My concern is all around you and the person from whom you feel separate. I have given you a holy tune that connects with your soul. It's full of unbridled imagination, natural happiness, and too many ways to bond. From time to time, you let the noise of worry, sorrow, or the chaos of a busy life drown out that peaceful song. You are being asked to seek out moments of peace that will allow you to hear that inner music again and again. Give it permission to bring out your true self and the beauty of life. It could come out in the form of art, writing, acts of kindness, or the most sincere thanks. It does happen, though, and know that it comes from a divine source inside you. That's more of a sign of my mark on your soul, a picture that has set you up for greatness beyond mere life. I remember that you can ask questions about the wrongs, pain, and loss that seem to be everywhere in the world. It's harder to argue against why people suffer when I include love and power. Realize that the difficulties of independence, the way people make decisions, and the journey of progress in a flawed world all play a part in the problems you face. Every time someone is mean, my heart hurts. But my last plan is to bring about healing and recovery. Between now and then, I urge you to rise above the chaos and be a light of kindness and fairness. When you come across someone who is hurting, treat them with deep concern, knowing that every act of kindness adds more hope to the world. The course is tough, but it shows you and everyone else the deep love, unshakable strength, and limitless potential for rebirth that is already inside you. Look out at the vastness of your inner world. Have you ever given up on goals because you didn't think you had the worth or skills to go after them? Remember that I don't choose people based on how great they are. I choose them based on how ready they are to learn and be shaped. Give me a copy of your dream if it makes you feel something. Looking for knowledge, direction, and the tools that will help you on your journey. People go through tough times sometimes, but those tough times are exactly what makes you stronger and gives you the confidence to reach your goals. Record the experience. Detours often teach you important lessons that prepare you for a new time in your life where your dreams can come true. Change your prayers from a single speech to a lively conversation, accepting the flow of communication. Pause for a moment to listen to the sounds around you as you speak. I will no longer always answer with strong statements. A lot of the time, I take you through deep, sensitive feelings in your soul. It could be a steady sense of calm that points you in a certain direction, or a soft word of caution that tells you to stop. Hook up with someone with all the love in the world if you feel the urge to do so. If you feel like you need to leave a good situation, trust that I might be keeping you safe from a threat. Keeping a sharp awareness will improve your ability to understand my course. Take part in your adventure. Mistakes are just stepping stones to success. When you stay connected to my spirit, every fall can be turned into a chance to rise. Focus on the breaks in your day as chances for God's kindness to spread, instead of seeing them as bothersome. Someone looking for comfort, or someone wanting to show kindness, can get in the way of your plans. Instead of being angry about the side trips, know that I'm just bringing to your attention an important need that you have the power to meet right now. As you pay attention to those minor signs, you change into a vessel of wealth. In the end, you will enjoy the love that has been given to you so much. Remember to keep an open mind, because the most deep changes often happen when you least expect them. Please don't let the idea of normalcy cloud your view of your own power and influence. In my opinion, the right way to be great is through the depth of your love and the truth of your life, not through praise or public recognition. Kindness of any size can have an impact that lasts for a long time. Do not give up on the little things, because I see every kind thing you do. Every time you control your anger, every time you choose to forgive, and every time you try to shine a light on someone else's life. Doing these things leaves an impact that goes beyond any person's life. As you accept the core of my heart, you will feel a sense of satisfaction that goes beyond any material success. Raise your face to the sky's endless expanse. Let it be proof of my endless imagination and abilities. The sky goes on for a long way past what your eyes can see, and so does my love for you, which goes beyond what you can imagine right now. When problems come up, be strong and deal with them head on. Instead, I know that I'm here to help you and give you the strength to complete every job. I give you power in times when you feel weak, because your boundaries don't define you. With unshakable belief, every morning is a chance to get better. If you're not sure who you are or where you are in the world, look to my opinion. My words will pretty much always be true. I think of you as important, chosen, and loved. When you're getting a lot of messages that don't agree with each other, remember my promises. Let them ground you and tell you that I have you in my hands, and nothing can take you away. No matter how your feelings change, my presence will always be there. The more you think about my fact, the deeper confidence you will feel. Even though you couldn't always feel your energy, as long as you stay in me, you will grow in strength and benefit, and have a deep understanding of who you really are. Looking for the times in your life that deserve your utmost respect. Appreciation can change your point of view, even when things are bad, showing my unwavering loyalty. Take a look at the modest beauty. A kind word from a partner, the sun coming up after a storm, a meal that makes you feel better, or a fit of laughter in the middle of the chaos. Even though they will seem like small things, they are all part of my divine touch and make everyday life more desirable. As you practice gratitude, your spirit will soar, and a new sense of hope will come forth, telling you that you are usually right to believe in a brighter future. Stay by my side when the allure of short-lived pleasures calls, because they often have effects that last a long time. There may be times when you can't fight the pull of bad habits, toxic relationships, or the desire to run away. These may also seem like they can help you deal with your problems or take your mind off of your tasks. Still, in the end, they can't fill the hole in your heart that I can best fill. Being honest with yourself about what truly feeds your spirit and what truly dulls your feelings is important. Add a lifestyle of wealth to your life and get rid of the habits and effects that drain your energy. If you feel the pull of a strong desire, please don't be afraid to tell me about it. If you stay determined, I will give you the strength and readability to do so. You will no longer have to face those problems by yourself. Know that I'm a great force of new starts that is always calling you to learn, grow, and thrive. You will be stopped in your tracks and freed from your old ways. If you really want to change, every time you connect your heart to mine, you get closer to a life full of plenty. I hope that your life is full of mental health, deep faith, and the joy of spreading love to those who are blessed by your presence. Allowing doubt to make you think that change is impossible is not a good idea. It might happen slowly, but as time goes on, you'll see my divine influence changing your thoughts, healing your heart, and reviving your strength. I can see the heavy shadows you carry for the people you care about. It's what you want for them. Divine favor, health, or a big change in their personal fights. Bring these longings to me. Are looking for information to help them figure out the best way to get better. Love them without trying to control them. Know that the energy that moves through other people's souls may affect you in ways you can't see. It may be painful to see a loved one go through hard times, but know that I'm deeply involved in their journey as well. Your prayers have a deep impact on me, and I can hear your sincere pleas. Let me have the most impact on my action and the showing of my love in the way and at the time that I think will work best. Please don't forget about me, even when you're feeling very happy and proud. While things are going badly, it's much easier to call on the divine. However, I also treasure the party times when joy fills your life. Allow your praise to flow freely. Know that all of your gifts come from my endless kindness. We connect deeply with each other through this dance of thanks, which also shows us a lot of new ways to have fun. Your spirit stays open to my constant desire to give you even more as you experience the wealth, whether it's big or spread out. Allow praise to flow through your life, and let my unshakable love fill every second. Please keep in mind that I'm not a cold watcher who plans the universe and then disappears. I'm deeply involved, weaving humanity into the core of people's lives through amazing souls like you. When you are kind to a friend, when you pull up someone who feels like they aren't being seen, and when you forgive an offense that would otherwise turn into anger, you reach a higher level and become a real expression of love. You navigate this world not only as an observer, but also as a means for my divine desire to connect with you. Every day provides you amazing chances to show care, understanding, and genuine kindness. Through this action, you share my spirit with people who may never read a holy book or enter a church. You are living proof that love lasts, and hope is a power that can't be stopped. Knowing that I will always be there for you, even when life seems like a string of wins and losses. Please know that nothing can ever change how much I love you. Even if you have to abandon things, people, or goals that were once important to you, I will always be with you. I'm determined to be by your side through every thrilling high point and every heartbreaking low point. Please consider this unchanging fact. You are mine, and I will constantly work to help you succeed. If you always turn your heart toward me, you will find a deep peace, unshakable power, and wisdom that goes beyond anything this world has to give. To my sweet little child, I have loved you from the beginning, and I always will. Let my words bring you peace, courage, and ease of reading. Get close to me, and I'll show you the wonderful things about my country. I can help you every step of the way as you pray. Your strength seems to be missing, but my energy shines best when you're weak. Admitting your limits is a sign of strength. To be sure, knowing the limits of oneself and others is a vital part of growing religiously. Allow me to finish what you can't get. Please let me lift you until the weight gets too much. When your religion and my electricity work together, amazing things can happen. You don't need to align every aspect perfectly. Get rid of the idea that you are independent and let my endless wealth take care of you. It's not about giving up. That's a long way from accepting a higher level of my skills and understanding that real power lies in working with me. It gives me immense pleasure to see that you referenced my words of life. By immersing yourself in them, you provide your mind with a straightforward truth that eliminates all false information. The more you live the truth, the easier it is to see and tear apart the lies that try to get into your heart. I want to feed your spirit every day with words that make you want to dream. Be strong and love. Let the words sink in and change your choices and attitude. If you don't know where to begin, think about what I am at my core, full of love, strength, fairness, and kindness. Getting your thoughts in sync with my energy will protect you from the dark sides of sadness or judgment. My message is clear, no matter what your age, position, or records are. Include lives that are brave and driven by love. One might also think that the hour has passed too quickly to make a difference, or that their power isn't strong enough. You have the power to change the world around you as long as you live. This power can manifest through raising the next generation, spreading warmth and kindness, helping those in need, volunteering your time for good causes, or offering a sincere smile to someone who feels left out. Every act of kindness is essential. In motion, anyone represents the core of my spirit, and I value your willingness to be a vessel for my peace and happiness. Don't forget about the chance of renewal. It is essential to find times of rest in a world that demands constant action. Rest doesn't mean you're weak. It's not even close to a necessary rhythm. I've made up for your final flourish. There are times when you're not working that allow your mind, body, and spirit the chance to recharge. Seeing that the universe will go through changes, even without your constant work, is a deep act of trust. You can truly feel my presence, find clear views, and recharge your energy during this pause, which gives you the chance to do your duties with amazing skill. Thanks for coming. Allowing yourself to relax is a divine gift I made to heal and strengthen you. Look up at the breadth of the night sky as doubts about my class start to creep in. Look at the giant space and the many lights that are shining in the dark. Allow it to serve as a reminder that I am responsible for the world, and I still care about the difficult details of your life. It makes no sense, being able to control the infinite and loving the unique and well-known both show how big I am. Marvels are all around you, waiting for you to notice them. Allow the beauty and complexity of nature to take your mind off of everyday problems. As you stand in awe, let your heart understand that if I care for the stars, the oceans, and all living things on earth, how much more do I care for you, who are made in my image and held with an eternal love. You may find that the weight of your responsibilities is crushing you, as well as the speed at which changes are occurring in your surroundings. Changes are happening in your surroundings. Allow yourself to pause and search for my presence in quiet thought. I'm not going to force you to change anymore. Instead, I want you to join me on a journey that will reveal slowly, with new discoveries at every turn. As you learn to be persistent, you may find my unwavering love that has always been there for you. Growth doesn't always look like a big show. Sometimes it comes out in a spread-out way, like a flower opening up in the soft light of dawn. To fully connect with the deep exchange going on inside you, you might need to be patient along the way. But every new discovery is important. When painful memories come back to you, face them with all your strength. In their place, pull them into the holy part of my being. Please allow me to assist you in breaking the hold they have on your heart. Without a doubt, they serve a purpose in your story, but they have no control over what will happen in the future. If you tell me the truth about these memories, I will help you integrate them into your being and free you from their pain. As time goes on, those memories change into a source of understanding and knowledge that lets you help others who are going through the same things. Take on the beauty of your journey. Despite the challenges encountered, your journey has also been a mosaic of beauty, valuable lessons, and profound personal development. Accept the whole of your journey, knowing that every step, whether it's full of joy or pain, has made you stronger. Please give me every part of your story so I can use it for something that makes me feel positive. No longer look down on the slow progress or problems you've experienced. These parts make up a big story. I understand how each part can be carefully linked into a whole that improves not only yourself, but also everyone around you. Look deep inside yourself to identify the places where the fear of falling short is holding you back from accepting big opportunities. You might want to think about the times when caution turned into inaction. If you make tough decisions while using my information, you can find wonderful opportunities that you could never have imagined. I can't promise an easy journey, but I can promise to be with you. I will be there to guide you if you find yourself lost. If you trip, I will help you get back on your feet. Let my never-ending dedication to your growth inspire you to take on new challenges. Because I believe that even limits can play a big role in the unexpected design of your adventure. I long to fully understand the deep and personal bond I share with you. I'm no longer a faraway figure that you can look at from afar. I feel all of the religious gestures you make. My heart leaps with joy every time you sincerely pray, feel awe, and choose to believe in me, no matter how hard things are, as you let go of negativity and show kindness. You were put into the world to represent the core of who I am, and to be a bright example of my unique traits, positivity, and harmony. People who see your persistence see a mirror of my own stubbornness. When they see how kind you are, they get a glimpse of my grace. You should never forget how important it is to show love every day. Stay strong against the urge to isolate yourself when the stresses of life get too much for you. Your pain may also make you want to build walls around your heart to protect yourself from the pain that lies ahead. Being alone can help you reconnect with me, but it can also keep you from the help and support I meant to give you through relationships. People are flawed, so disagreements will always happen. But don't lose sight of the wonderful harmony that can happen when people come together and put aside their differences. I've seen ordinary people live in peace. Your skills, thoughts, and just being you have historical value in someone else's journey, and their uniqueness can make your own more enjoyable. Make deep connections, and be brave enough to open up to those you care about. When reading about a character who tests your patience or makes you frustrated, remember that they are also going through things you can't see. This doesn't make cruel behavior okay, but it gives you the strength to respond with kindness instead of anger. The mean or hurtful comments someone directs toward you can sometimes reveal the extent of their inner turmoil. Exercise care, but use your best sense when deciding how close you should be to them. If their actions keep hurting you, you should build strong walls around them. But don't let anger fester. Be gracious and look for the deep change that only I can bring about in them. I look at times when you don't believe in your worth. As you watch other people reach heights you haven't reached yet, an idea comes to you. Have you gone off the path you were meant to take? During those times, remember that your life goes beyond arguments. Each spirit goes on its own unique journey and pace. Instead of comparing your progress to someone else's, you can discover your real worth by following my path with unwavering faith. Celebrate the victories of those around you, knowing that your story will unfold in its own beautiful way. This will keep you from envy and open your heart to timely gifts. If you feel like your soul is effectively waking, calling you to pray more, wanting you to explore deeply, or wanting you to give me more of your essence, do not ignore it. These kinds of feelings are divine calls from my heart to yours. They make it seem like I'm bringing you into a more profound relationship and giving you the chance to meet me in a more meaningful and lively way. Fear of not being good enough or ready shouldn't stop you from pursuing deep knowledge right now. I give people power when they are ready. If you come to me as your true self and are honest and open, I will accept you. I will infuse your everyday life with my knowledge, energy, and peace, transforming even the best moments into something divine. On your journey, there might have been moments when your hopes met with disappointment. When you thought a certain outcome would happen, that's when you found out it wasn't going to happen. Remember that you cannot adopt my attitude as your own. Sometimes, protecting you from short-term benefits can pave the way for long-term wealth. During assignments, the pains you go through build up a strength inside you that goes beyond the normal and leads you closer to a better future. It's fine to show sadness or confusion, but always remember that my love stays strong. Even when I'm feeling awful, I can summon happiness. If you add wish, you'll see the big plan I've been working on for your benefit and how these things can help you in your area. When doubts are approaching my lowest point, I confront them directly. There is no power in your questions, your anger, or your fears over me. A real understanding doesn't grow in blind obedience, but in the power of honest conversation and a readiness to accept new ideas. Don't let anything about the arena or your ideas bother you. Let me face it with you on your quest. Embrace the profound teachings concealed within my words. Pay attention to the guidance of these things you believe to be true and engage in a deep, reflective mirror image. Information will come out one step at a time. At times, a fresh insight emerges that modifies your viewpoint, enabling you to perceive my influence more clearly than before. Allow my kindness to wash away any anger that has built up in your heart. Life may be challenging all the time, and seeing unfairness or heartbreak can make it challenging to see clearly. Remember that kindness wins out over negativity every time. Pray for those who are fighting, speak for those who can't, and stand with those who are lost in silence. Being compassionate in the right way changes you into a vessel of my healing for a world in pain. As time goes on, your idea becomes more solid, and you develop a deep sense of what the future holds. If your efforts seem insignificant in the face of difficult and overwhelming situations, trust that I can make them bigger in ways you don't yet understand. When you feel empty, when doubt clouds your path and goals seem far away, take a moment to stop, shift your attention to the core of who you are, embrace love, share it with others, and walk in unity with the one who made you. When these basic facts take away the sadness from your choices and relationships, your life turns into a beauty. Achievements in the fashion industry aren't worthless, but they also aren't the most crucial component of a happy life. Talk to my family and friends every day. Make links between faith and plenty of people you can influence. If you accept this, you will see the gap shrink, making room for a growing unity with the goal I set for you. Solace yourself in the knowledge that I am always ready to make new starts. If you stumble today, I'm prepared to guide you towards a successful start tomorrow. In the event that you veer from being your true self, I am ready to accept your regret and guide you back to being yourself. If you find yourself doubting your idea, I promise you that trusting me is always the right thing to do. I always go through this endless up and down dance with you. Your worthiness in my love stays the same no matter how many times you fail. Incorporate this vow into your soul to free yourself from regret and give you the strength to adapt, find, and rise again. From the simplicity of teens to the chaos of childhood, different stages of life change. You transition from the responsibilities of adulthood to the knowledge of old age, shifting from one job to another and from one place to another. A thrill starts with a few changes. Some changes evoke sadness, while others create uncertainty. Within each change, I stand firm with your side by mine. Besides that, the waves of fate may also change. but I will always be here to help you through it all. Accept change as a chance to start over and see things with a fresh perspective. If fear comes up, know that it is here with me. Let my gentle touch warm your heart and reassure you that you have unshakable power while I work for you. If you follow my advice, each season holds the potential for plenty. Embrace the unexpected paths that the adventure may lead you. When divine gifts come your way, give them to other people. You should share your good fortune with the people in the field. No matter what you have, time, money, knowledge, or kindness, share it with others in a giving way. Being generous is an important part of who I am. When you accept it, you'll discover that your life is much more full and meaningful. This goes beyond the pursuit of a hobby for oneself. It demonstrates a life in harmony with the profound love that permeates reality. Donating what has been given to you without expecting anything in return makes you a key player in the flow of wealth. A good spirit will bring me great happiness and watch my benefits grow in beautiful ways. You are getting ready for the pains that are coming little by little, so don't feel like you're not ready. Every day brings new lessons that prepare you for the difficulties that lie ahead. You may not get all the lessons now, but they follow each other beautifully. Things that seem silly at the time, like working on your endurance through a small bother, can pay off when you face a bigger, tougher task later on. Have faith in this journey. Keep paying close attention to the directions I give you. This guidance may come from holy books, events, people, or the deep callings of your own spirit. As time goes on, you'll realize that your core has changed in ways you couldn't have told. Even so, those differences help you get ready for a future that is much bigger than you ever thought possible. Do you feel split between your high goals and the harsh realities of life? Do not give up and give up hope. This gap can serve as a compass, guiding you towards the growth your spirit desires. When you recognize your personal limits, let them go and ask me for information. This is possible only if you understand how to improve your environment. Take advantage of this moment to make big, useful steps forward. Turn that worry into a strong force that forces you to grow love, determination, and bravery. I help you deal with the deep stress you feel and use it to shape your goals and direct your path. Give it to me. As you watch, I turn sadness into unshakable determination, doubt into profound knowledge, and desire into useful movement, all while adding sensitivity to the process. Enjoy the breath you're drawing right now for a moment. Let it reflect the divine energy of life that leads you, and let my spirit feed it. I love you no matter what, and I'm here with you. This will help you let go of your stress and feel the warmth of my care. Make a habit out of these short times. They can help you stay present and remember that you are loved, no matter what problems are trying to distract you. During these quiet times, you make our bond stronger. They serve as a link between spiritual origins and ways of life, between a defender and a beloved one, and between a teacher and a student. Look around you and remember that my love has touched every person. This includes people you have a hard time getting to know, or whose actions you find annoying. If you are grappling with anger or harboring a grudge, surrender that battle to me. Allow me to reveal the truth, enabling you to discern the pain concealed beneath their actions. This doesn't mean agreeing with wrongdoing or damaging acts. As an alternative, it means letting kindness lead your choices and words. In some situations, love shows up as strong walls or unwavering truths. However, it is still firmly rooted in the desire for healing and real change. You show love when you choose to see that everyone has the power to be forgiven. Watching you enjoy the easy pleasures of life and the beauty around you makes me happy. A meal shared with a partner, a walk through nature, the sound of a baby laughing, or a quiet moment to think. I gave your spirit an unlimited ability for everything. Take excellent care of it most of the time. Accept the power of beauty and kindness that makes your heart beat faster. Although these reports may not seem important, they serve as powerful memories of the world's ongoing goodness. As you enjoy those times, you build up a sense of happiness and thanks that spreads to the people you connect with. Paying close attention to life's hidden gems can boost your energy and serve as a reminder that even when things are hard, life has wonderful gifts waiting to be told. Your fee is the best I've seen. Many whispers tell you that to prove your worth, you need to go to higher levels, gather more, or keep more goods. The sound of my voice tells you to take comfort in the fact that I deeply value your soul. If you only seek value in what you do outside yourself, you may miss the inherent nobility you were born with. Your basic value doesn't change, no matter how your situation changes. If you can accept it, you can stop feeling like you always have to prove how important you are. Instead, you start to live from a place of assurance and peace, knowing that your identity is rooted in my love and doesn't need acceptance from others. Trust me when you're by yourself. I understand all of your deepest thoughts, even though you feel like no one does. You may feel like your voice is lost in the void, but I can hear it clearly. Building relationships with other people is important, and I encourage you to do so. However, there may still be some goals that haven't been met. Let me fill the spaces in the peaceful silence with prayer or thought. You may discover a bond that surpasses mere human connection. Then, when you meet new people, it's not because you're lacking something, but because you're already complete. This lets real relationships grow without you having to look for satisfaction in them alone. When you're missing something significant, such as a loved one, a fulfilled wish, or a sense of safety, it's more beneficial to embrace your sadness. I know the deep pain that comes with letting go of something that seemed solid at first. Okay, let me feel your pain with you. Staying power is something that makes it stand out. Recuperation happens at the right time for it. Every emotion has a purpose, and sadness can purify the mind of falsehoods, creating space for fresh beginnings. I will help you get the parts together and write a new view when the time comes. But don't give in to the urge to get over your sadness quickly. I walk with you with unshakable grace, giving you comfort and the promise that no break will ever make my love for you less strong. Incorporate the fact that every moment has a fresh start. Every morning brings the divine kindness that comes your way every day. Even after everything that has happened, you can always get back on track with my advice. What are your mistakes and regrets? Please share them with me, and I'll transform them into motivation and purpose. You are free to make choices that go beyond what you have done in the past. Whether your heart longs for change today, fill it with unshakable hope, knowing that I see every effort you make to align your life with the spirit of love and truth. No limits are set in my favor, and my power is fully revealed when you are honest and willing to watch. Holding me dear will make the burden you're carrying lighter. This doesn't mean that difficulties will stay away from you, but it guarantees that you will face them with power and help on your side. My essence offers clarity in the middle of chaos, comfort in times of sadness, and electricity when fear roars. Include the knowledge that I will always love you. Allow this thought to ground you, and make sure that no matter how adverse the winds get, you stand strong for who you are, surrounded by unwavering love and path. You are valued, and I will always be with you. Yes, baby, please pay close attention to what I say. As I speak, I am breaking the chains that kept you bound to pain, shame, and fear. This is the sound of your freedom. It's the music of the heavens perfectly aligned for you. You will never be tied down again. You will no longer be burdened by unpleasant memories mistakes you wish to forget, or the fear that has held you back from achieving your goals. It's almost time for the year of rule, because I'm here to join your story. You are about to witness an amazing change. Yes, I'm releasing a divine wealth that is even greater than you thought it would be. In fact, I'm doing just that at the moment. The impossible is coming into your world. You've cried in peace. You have been the sector's main person of responsibility. On the other hand, you know deep down that you are about to break. You could believe it if you were hiding. But I know everything. I know what's been going through your mind late at night, when you're stressed. I understand the weight of your problems that lingers in your mind as the venue falls asleep. I can hear your quiet cries, your hushed breaths, your unmet needs, and your pride in speaking them out loud. And I stood by your side through every single dawn. There are times when you think about giving up. Furthermore, I'm proud to say that this week is no longer useless. I will be responsible for your spending. If you plant seeds of sadness, they will grow into pure pride. I'm getting past problems. I'm getting rid of bills. I am breaking the bonds of shame and financial difficulty. What seemed to have been closed for a long time will now respond to my commands. Doors that situations tried to damage will open again at a later time. Agreements, chances, and sources will appear out of nowhere because I am the one who brings them to you. I have the gold and silver treasures. I am the key that unlocks the celestial landscapes. You will be pleased. I've already asked your home to have plenty, but I want a beneficial way to keep this close. The change I am initiating starts from the ground up. It comes from deep inside you. I'm taking back your soul. I'm revealing the lies you've been telling yourself for a long time. You're going to do outstanding things. You're going to do outstanding things. That doesn't mean you're too small to help me. I hugged you before you came here looking for me. I chose you, flaws and all, because it's in your flaws that my real power will shine through. What the sector didn't like, I was happy to see. What ordinary people ignored became etched in my mind. What other people think is unimportant, I see as valuable. Don't worry. What I have planned for you will happen no matter what. There is nothing that could be brave enough to stop the power I am releasing. No hostile force will stop me from achieving my goals. No charge, no lie, and no mistake from the past can weaken the determination I've built. My answer is better than the mistakes you made. My kindness is greater than the pit of guilt you've fallen into. I now, not most successfully, forgive you. I honor you. I will bring you back to your old glory. I provide you the strength to get up. I send you off. Help all of you who are worn out and down, and I will bring you comfort. The promise has come true. Currently, it's taking place. As you read these words, I am standing next to you, linking with your essence, rekindling your hopes and dreams, bringing peace to a chaotic world, putting an end to the sounds of doubt, and sparking goals that had been dormant. What I'm planning for you is enormous. It will never end. It goes beyond the normal. It's wonderful to be able to describe your ways of life. You will be able to easily forget what I did. The brightness of my beauty shining on you can't be hidden. Coming here will bring you plenty, boost your confidence, and help you rise above fear. You were meant to be everything that is waiting for you. The moment has come. Raise your eyes too high. Boost your energy and drive hard. The change is already happening. The option is now being used. And the happiness that seemed far away is now ready to greet you. I have great control over your story. Currently, I am the divine being who turns sadness into joy. I am the force that brings life to places that are otherwise lifeless. The desire level goes up, and a new idea goes up right now. This very second. The magic starts. In all the years I've known you, our link has never been stronger than it is now. I saw the moment you put on a happy face to hide how hard things were for you. I saw you wake up, and even though you were worn out, you put on armor of strength that would help you get through any day. I observed how you exhibited a display of enthusiasm to conceal your true emotions, thereby safeguarding those you care about from the circumstances. You have done everything possible to stay stable, even though it feels like everything inside is falling apart for good. But I beg you, how long will you walk this way by yourself, unwilling to find comfort in my presence? Have you ever tried to understand everything at the same time? You planned every detail with divine accuracy. You planned people's lives. You came up with excellent methods. You believed that all those people were part of your life. You forgot to give up everything for me, though. Holding on to control with such force has sped up the beat of your heart. You attempt to halt the unending passage of time or the impending trials with your hands. It's like trying to put water into a broken vessel. Every time you try, you fail, and each failure makes you more frustrated. I didn't bring you into the world to be worn out, though. I'm where your knowledge comes from. I get close to the depths of your thoughts even on days when you don't say anything. You looked into the void at the end of the day, not sure what to do next. In those still moments, I was a gift. Every drop that fell while you were doing the dishes was a gift. Your mind raced with every thought as you drifted off to sleep. Every time, you put up with the pain and quiet to keep other people from seeing the problem. I looked at everything. I stood beside you, not in silence as you might believe, but as a guardian, ensuring that external forces beyond your control would not cause your downfall. You thought that constant power would be the easiest way to go. You thought that showing how vulnerable you were turned into something like giving up. Nevertheless, I declare that I am free to act without limits while you understand yours. When you're with me, you don't have to act fake. I totally know who you are. With that smile, I can tell that you're lying about being scared. While you say everything, I remember that it will be okay. You may be experiencing a tumultuous internal journey. I'm the ideal being who isn't concerned about your problems. I'm the Holy Spirit that comes down to hear every breath you take. Your attempt to control everyone is like a weak animal trying to fly while being held down by an invisible rope. You want to get better, but there's still a part of you that isn't sure. You are sure that if you let go, confusion will break out. Accept what is true inside me. If you give up control and put it in my hands, something that seemed uncertain before becomes stable, and something that seemed like it was about to fall apart gains power. Something that seemed unclear at first now proves my big plan. He's what I'm bad at. The way to knowledge is to depend on me. It can't be beat. Just as the land needs rain to grow, you must accept my desire for me to live clearly. You were no longer meant to carry the weight of the world. You were always going to walk with me. I am the force that maintains your course when the surrounding environment disintegrates. When you feel lost and confused, I'm the force that lifts your heart. I'm the light that makes you want something, shining brightly even when things are troubling. Do you remember that moment when you were having doubts about your patience? I heard it, and even before your words could get away, I had already called for your rescue. You were strong because I stood by you. This support was provided even when you were unaware of it. I worked hard, taking care of the little things, removing the hidden load, and strengthening your spirit while you were without body energy. I am your steady energy, always there for you even when it seems like the world is without help. I want you to remember the excitement I felt when I hugged you. The fact that you have stayed there through everything is not just a threat. That's proof of how much power I have over you. Even when you were by yourself, I was always there for you. Even when you were trying to hide, I still looked for you. Even when you were having doubts, I told you with respect that you were who you said you were. You were often a part of my big plan. We will always remember you. You had been constantly close to my drawer. Now, I implore you to relish the blessing of receiving love. Trust yourself to let go. Free yourself from the things you hold on to, because you think no one else will carry them for you. I'm here in front of you, ready to help you carry the weight that's been on your shoulders. Not only that, but I'm also going to turn that burden into a strong statement. What's weighing you down now will become the unforgettable story of your trip, proof of my unwavering love. I can never leave you. And if you look closely, you might remember that I was always talented. At times, you remained unaware of my presence, and at other times, my voice merely echoed in your ears. The quietness was a ubiquitous force. The music turned into something magical. It turns into a defense of God's power. I am now sending all of my love to you to provide the comfort you so desperately need. The time hasn't passed yet. The brand new year has begun. Could you please consider focusing on issues that are directly related to your responsibilities? Could you consider letting go of issues that aren't your responsibility? When will you stop letting worry affect the choices you make, the paths you take, and the heart of who you really are? I encourage you to do more than just handle things. I created you to succeed, and your strong heart resides within me. Now might be the time to be yourself without any reservations. You've accepted that you've been suffering as if it were a natural part of your story. You've been content with small bits of peace, as if you didn't deserve complete peace. You walked hunched over because fear was too heavy for you to carry, not because of me. You paid attention to false whispers, and now you're living with many lies. But I have this question for you. So, has doubt changed who you are? Have you ever forgotten who called you? You've forgotten about the only person who has ever made you unique. Your being in the crowd wasn't just a lucky accident. I looked for you for a good reason. The truth is that I was the one who brought you to greatness. Why do you trust the chances around you instead of the promise I made to uphold your lives? Fear keeps you stuck in loops. You gave up before you even started the trip because of it. It has stifled the fire I ignited within you. But today I want to tell you that worry can't control you. How many times have you put off growing because you thought the present was the best? How many opportunities did you leave unexplored, assuming they would resolve themselves before you made an attempt? How many words did you hold back from thinking they could get through without being heard? You've held back your journey with chains of doubt. You overlook that I command the flow of moments, rule over boundaries, and craft the essence of your expression. Stop adding to your pain with limits. They don't make your life what it is. They might only be a small part of my healing. You were meant to go to the deepest depths. Still, you stay in the shallows because you're afraid of what the future holds. And I have this question for you. When did I ever leave you? What led to my decision to have you handle things independently? Your cries have always been heard. You're afraid of failing, but can't see how even your mistakes help you on your journey. You worry that you're not good enough, but you forget that I'm the pressure that fills every gap. When will you give in to the unknown? When are you going to throw away the beneficial news? You realize it's as if pain had been the only thing that existed. I choose to raise you up. You must release your mental supports to grasp safety. You'll stay chained up and not be able to accept your true potential. You won't know how strong you are until you face what scares you. Strength, not fear, is what I gave you. My love was given to you. I bestowed upon you positive thoughts. The idea you keep changing into now did not come from human activity alone. It was pressed into my hand. Now is the time to allow that belief to shine through and move forward, even if the path ahead is unclear. I teach people to embrace their beliefs in me, even when it feels like the ground is far away and they must take a leap of faith. I will be with you even when the earth disappears and, more importantly, the skies change. Trepidation can now be your guide because you gave it permission to do so. Fear halts your progress. It makes you think about how the right time isn't always right. It whispers that it will fail. But I didn't make those whispers. I communicate by being clear and knowledgeable. I don't give people worry. When I talk, peace comes after. When I pass, I'll be responsible for the course. When I ship, I let my strength out. Fear tries to stop what I've already said will happen, but these days I'm adamant. It will no longer hold any power over you. Accept a life without borders. Don't let guilt, shame, or fear hold you back from living a free life. Your fate will never end, and nothing in this world can ever stop you from being outstanding. Doubt may say, "It's not possible." I promise that it will definitely happen. Even though fear tells you it's out of reach, I say I've decided on you. I command that fear must grow in order to achieve this. You were always going to shine brightly. Your cause is to make the world brighter with my wonder. You were always meant to rise above the giants, not to shrink in their shadow, but to overcome them with powerful ideas. You're not small or helpless, and the right time always comes along. The right place for you to see my energy moving is wherever you are. You are no longer in charge of the battle. The weight on your shoulders doesn't go away. The end result was not your fault. I own everything in its entirety. It is not something to worry about, so it will not affect my possessions. You have never trusted me before. Do not look at the storm or the rising waves. Observe me, for I accompany you through every second, tear, and silent moment. Or, even when I'm scared, my presence may be constant, stronger than any question, bigger than any task, and more real than any battle. I embody your dreams because I desire to live forever. What I am creating for you will endure eternally. It will remain luminous for an extended period and will never fade. What I'm about to tell you about how to live your lives is deeply rooted. I meticulously crafted it to ensure its timeless appeal. The answer needs time and an idea, not just a desire that will fade shortly. That is an all-encompassing plan for a future I already know about. My soul, my being, and my steadfast loyalty are all part of this colorful story. Now that I'm not rushing, I execute every step with precision. Every part of my actions is carefully planned, filled with passion, and shaped by a never-ending attitude. You asked for help, and I talked to creation in response. You were looking for a way out, and I gave you one. I assisted you in making a complete transformation because you wanted to get better. What I'm doing is more than just a cure. It's by far the most important change in your whole journey. I'm not a god of quick fixes. I'm the positive push that goes beyond superficial things and beyond the heart's deepest desires. I don't give out scraps. I invite many people to a dinner party. I'm not just giving you bits now. I cover a lot. The wealth I place upon you goes beyond mere material things. I'm referring to a transformation that originates from the core of your being, permeates every aspect of your existence, and endures eternally. Despite the passing of time, you've been looking for divine direction. You have been excited for better times. You said there would be a calm atmosphere. And I'm telling you right now that every promise I made will come true. Everything I say has weight and reason behind it. You can be confident that I will achieve my goal if I articulate it. If I make a promise, it will come true. You don't have to understand everything. Actually, I think my moves are better than what you know now. The hidden nature of these amazing creations prevents you from seeing them. We are building platforms that surpass even your most advanced awareness. There are some people I'm coordinating with on your journey. Connections will enable people to become solutions rather than obstacles. Alliances can shed light on the way forward, giving people a sense of direction and purpose. What I am cultivating will endure indefinitely. Through all time, it will last. No matter how strong the wind is, it will stand firm. Jealousy won't be able to shake it. No one will be able to take it away from you because it is yours. Your price is straightforward. So, I take my time with you because I know that there is nothing I want to send your way. I gift something that has the spirit of all the time in it. In tandem with your life, I'm crafting an enduring memory that will resonate for future generations. What I'm making inside of you right now will shine like a light for those who look. My work may continue to influence you even after your passing. You thought you were too small to enjoy something so wonderful. You think you're not relevant enough to deserve such success. However, I understand beyond what human eyes can see. I see the soul. I understand the core that goes beyond looks, mistakes, and the stories that haunt us. There are signs of my hard work in you that I can feel. Additionally, I try to lend my all to anything I care for. I finish what I start. No one can take away what I give. Stop doubting the importance of my skills, simply because things appear to be going relatively well at the moment. The seed may also not seem important before it grows. Nevertheless, it has the power to change whole regions, and you are that seed. There is untapped power within you that will be revealed at the appropriate moment. And when the moment comes, no one will argue that it was actually I who did it. What I'm making for you will fix energy that was having trouble and give you understanding where there was only emptiness. It will bring steady power to places where there was only chaos before. Additionally, it will reveal my calling, which may bring glory to your lives. My works will show people that I am real, true, and have kept my divine word. You think that determination turned into feudalism. In reality, though, it helped your case. It turned into something higher. It turned into a wonderful improvement. I used to prevent you from facing any consequences. I used to give you power. I was working on your spirit so that when the gift came, you would be ready to protect, share, and hold on to what was given to you. Now is the time to fully accept what I'm giving you. Get ready for what's coming next. It's huge and can't be stopped by things that have happened in the past. You will be taken apart. You will rise to greatness. You will be flooded. Your life is about to become better than you ever imagined. What I've made is beautiful. It's different from the rest. It's not even close to a divinely clear response. It's a wonderful treat. That is a promise that was written just for you. And when it starts to unfold, which it will, you'll know that it changed into I and nothing else. It turns into fate. Things turned into fate. It was the right way for you to understand my goal from the start. I'm writing for you. I am your wonderful being. This implies that I will consistently remain faithful to you. The chains that once held you are now breaking. Chains that have become so well known. You've accepted them as a natural part of who you are by weaving them into the very structure of your lives. But I made you want to be free, not locked up. It is where my spirit lives that I discover freedom. So pay attention to what I say. I'm breaking the chains that held you back. That fear made you quiet. The confusion that made you pull back. The doubt that made you unable to move. The power of my presence is unraveling all of that. The chains of the past were meant to hold you back from rising above them. More than that, the beyond will no longer tell you what to do. I have been that way before. I saw everything that happened and wrapped it in my divine want. When you make mistakes, I support you. I hold no blame against you. I'm not going to end our relationship by marrying someone else. I raise you up to be outstanding. Now is the time to understand this truth. Do not live in the present as a prisoner of the beyond that has already been freed. You don't have to pay back a loan that has already been paid off. How often have you felt like the sounds of old words were calling you back? Many harsh words were said to you. These words leave behind whispers that were never meant to describe who you are. They looked at you and didn't believe in your skills. You had been weak. Your cost stopped being there. You protected yourself by building walls inside your very being, but you didn't know it. But those limits also made it harder for you to climb. These days I say, I'm tearing down everything that was built on lies. Everything that was put together to keep you from struggling is being taken apart. You are now free. No longer does being free mean that you don't have any scars. It means that the wounds from the past no longer hold power over you. It means that traumas will never be talked about again. Remembering those things no longer holds you captive. You can still make choices without shame. I free you from everything you were trying to hide, even from yourself. You believe that you have overcome it. Under the surface, though, the pain stayed. And that's when I went all the way to the stop. I went right to the heart of things. I went back to where it all began and stood there, healing the field. I'm breaking apart the ties of difference. You have compared yourself to others and think that you are always behind, never adequate enough, and always wanting. But I didn't forget that you needed to stand on stage with us all. I made you with a special purpose and great traits that will take you on a wonderful journey. You don't need to meet everyone's standards anymore. Being the person I've made, you embody your true identity. Once you embrace this, freedom ignites an inexhaustible fire within you. The fear of rejection is shattering the bonds that bind me. As promised, you have shaved your head. You have been quiet, so keep your ties strong. You hid yourself to avoid being looked at closely. But I promise you that you might not need to worry about being turned down. This is because I fully accepted you, complete with all your flaws, war wounds, doubts, and vulnerable spots. That's when I hugged you, and my love stays with you even when you're feeling weak. I will not change my mind about my promise to you. I give you freedom that goes beyond the realm of the spirit. It will get into your mind, make you feel things, and shape the way you see them. I'm freeing you from the chains of self-sabotage, starting and stopping, briefly believing in God, and then giving up, and picturing, and then pulling back out of fear of taking action. You will rise above their bonds and go beyond their protection. For the things you failed at in the past, you will now succeed. From where you stopped, you will now reach new heights. In the areas where you once failed, you will now excel. I'm breaking the chains of mental hold-up these days. The never-ending circle in which the same pain shows up in different settings, but the struggle stays the same. There are new possibilities, but the same obstacle still stands. There are new faces, but the same fear is still there. The cycle is over. You will break out of the circle of pain. You will be freed from the chains of your thoughts that used to keep you bound. I let you go today. Today, I let you go into the endless world of possibilities. These days, I'm proclaiming your freedom. Don't let anyone trick you into thinking that real freedom comes without trials. Freedom empowers you to navigate challenging circumstances without hindrance. You can feel worried, but you have to keep cleaning. You can think about the beyond, but you don't have to give in to its grasp. I offer freedom that goes beyond any outside circumstances. It comes from inside a person. It comes from the understanding that I transcend not only mistakes, but also pain and any limitations. You should know that regardless of what they do to hurt you, I will be able to stop them. Words, actions, slights, abuse. and rejection have all broken the chains that bound you. No link can stand up to my strength. I can't break the chain because it's too strong. No shade is too dark for my light to shine through. Now is the time to take a big breath in and give up your freedom. That heavy load that was on you before is gone. The weight of your shame that used to crush you can no longer prove you wrong. Your silence no longer weighs you down. Instead, I offer you a sense of joy, peace, a sense of restored soul, and the courage to live your life without worrying about it. Come into the light and accept yourself as you are. Now, you may have no reason to seek forgiveness for just being. You are free to stand tall where you belong, not limited by what other people expect of you. You are free to be yourself in every way, able to stand up for what you believe in, able to let go of what has been hurting you, ready to confirm the vision I'm creating, and ready to start something new, no matter what. I'm open to a life with no limits, and I'm ready to let your place be accounted for again. Whenever you take a step into a new season, I will be there with you through every choice, tear, and smile. I've been here since the beginning, but now you may be able to feel my presence in a different way. You have broken free from all the chains that used to hold you back. You are a divine being. Kids can walk anywhere they want. Children live in a world full of energy. Children and grandchildren are given heritage. Kids don't need to be restrained. Definitely, they want to feel strong. And you, my beloved, are free. I am the perfect amount of pressure that changes stories. And your story is a process that is happening right now. A deep change. My will is changing every line of your life so far, every pain that felt pointless, and every page that is stained with sadness. To be honest, you think the moments were wasted. But I'm going to show you that every second was full of reason. While you perceive it as a loss, I view it as the beginning of something great. What you think of as the realization was really just the start, and your creative and perceptive self still had to learn. Understand this. I have control over everything. No events are too far away from my power to change. I can clean even the dirtiest records. I am able to turn any past into something beautiful, no matter how full of pain it is. Rests are not acceptable with me. I change everything into something new. I'm more than just repair. I make everything. What I'm doing with you right now goes beyond any attempt to get back what was lost. This work of art stands alone, sending out beauty, goals, and deep emotion. There will be an upward thrust of glory where there was a quick shame. The ones who told you to bow your head, those words cut deep into your heart. Those images that hurt your heart. The whole thing is turning into something really great. It's not my job to bother you with all that. I'm here to help you. Now I will take you to the highest levels. I could see that my presence was constant during your trials, because I was in the place where you faced your failure. Even in the midst of chaos, we will transform what we once viewed as shameful into moments of honor. What once caused you distress will now transform into a potent declaration. From the ashes of struggle will come a lofty goal. Everything has been talked about with respect to every tear, every loss, every pain, and everything else. In every case of conflict, I saw it happen. I could feel every hidden pain in you. Understand this. As long as you trust me, every bit of pain turns into sense. When it used to cause pain, it now brings healing. What used to cause pain is now worsening it. What used to hold you back is now pushing you to greatness. Real purpose emerges from deep within your goals. Real sadness, unspoken dreams, and seemingly endless periods of waiting are the ideal environments for its growth. All of those things strengthen the very base of your heart. Now the seeds that have been sleeping will wake up and grow. From the depths of quiet, you will push upward as a sign of reality. For a second, I sucked in your voice, but not because I didn't care. I did it to get you ready for what was coming back. You went through periods of silence, during which your voice echoed without meaning, and your lives seemed to fade into the background. But my quiet right now is purposeful. I worked on your inner self so that when you spoke again, your words would have power in them. You will no longer just repeat. You could be the spark that starts a deep exchange. Your stories will help the people around you. Your triumphs will ignite the sharing of long-kept secrets. Now, you don't forget about the sad times. They nurtured the earth to support growth and brightness. Every tear is an imprint of a memory. With divine understanding, every pain is recognized. Everything has been said and agreed upon, and now it will go through a mind-blowing change. It looks like a tree that was carefully shaped. It looked like failure on the outside, but on the inside, it turned into building power. These days, I use all of these skills to make things that last. These are the outcomes of possessing faith, knowledge, kindness, and love. You will see the change that turns out to be just a dream, and I say that the area around you is changing. However, the right change began deep inside you. What's the point of changing the outside world when the soul stays stuck? This is why I began with the base. I understand what I can't see. I will fix what you attempted to conceal. You were unable to comprehend my meaning when I referred to your lower back. The world around you will start to change in the same way that your soul is changing. The atmosphere will include the change that is already happening in your soul. Getting ready for the days that are coming will help you see plain facts. Stuck conditions will ascend and flow with fresh energy. Doors that didn't seem to belong at the time will now swing open wide. People who left in quiet will come back with the facts you're looking for. What once seemed far away will quickly come into your hands, and you will know. It no longer happens through human effort alone, but through the power of the stars. I am the most powerful force that can change things, and when I decide to do it, everything will follow my will. I don't need much to change the whole world. Sometimes a word, a motion, or a single deed is all that's needed. Get ready for changes that are meant to spread right away. What you've been waiting for a long time will happen right now. But don't shake right now. Don't let misunderstandings get in the way of your thinking. It's the wonderful result of everything you've committed yourself to and agreed with. There's a reason why you're here right now. Everything you've learned has led you to this unique moment, where the extraordinary can blossom. Furthermore, keep in mind that I'm not just changing the world around you. To begin, I choose you as the muse. Your living will be refreshed. Own family ties will be brought back to their former glory. In states where there is a lot of conflict, peace will rule. Where there was conflict, there will be peace, and where there was separation, there will be love. You will carry my spirit with you as you live with your loved ones. This also applies to the individuals for whom you have silently prayed. Get ready for the time when people who used to wonder how great you are will now be looking for your knowledge. They can see how much power I have over you and understand. It wasn't just a chance. It wasn't a coincidence. It was my holy touch. You can also keep a lot of people interested. Perhaps it's not due to your own will, but rather to the radiance of light that envelops you. You will know it was all worth it in the end, though. Every pain is real energy. Every dark night has made the wonderful dawn that we now enjoy stronger. It's possible that some of your debt may be lost while I rewrite your story, but everyone can be made better. The once failing entity now presents a compelling case. What was once covered in darkness now shines with light. What seemed like a belief is now just a break in a powerful story that is still going on. Since I'm the author, and no matter how I write the story, it always ends with victory. While you thought everything was fine, I was planning a big scheme in the background. I used to quietly, and without a trace, recover things that were thought to be long gone, straighten things out that were out of whack, cut ties with things that had lost their meaning, and prepare the ground for what lies ahead. Even though you couldn't see it, I never gave up on my attempts. Now is the time, if you want to see for yourself what has been progressing in the shadows. For endless moments, you take my quiet as a sign that I'm leaving you. It seems that you believe the absence of a clear feeling indicates that nothing will change. But I promise you that my quiet wasn't empty. It turned into a guardian of divine power. The plan turned out to be brilliant. Care was taken to do it right, for some parts of the task to be fully completed. You may need to believe without proof, move forward without clarity, and suffer without symptoms. Ideas thrive best in isolation. It does well in the secret world. Furthermore, you remain steady in the dark. Now I'm going to show you what was made in the dark. The doors are opening when you tell them to. These doors only allow you to enter. There are doors that previously remained closed off to you. You've made numerous attempts to open these doors, but now that I'm connected to God, they will ultimately yield. They will be firm lines that can't be moved by fate's whims. As long as people keep their promises, they will be channels that lead to a specific goal. People are calling connections to life. New beings come down from the sky and give answers, solutions, and profound knowledge. I am raising people you know, but haven't met yet, who are already being brought closer to you. The kind of people who will always be there for you, with unshakable dedication, deep truth, and enormous growth. New connections are being made between power and energy. Chains of bad things are being broken. Include how surprising it is to say goodbye. I'm getting rid of restrictions so that my goals can show up easily. Revelations are taking place. It's getting easier to read. You might understand why certain people leave, why wishes aren't granted, why doors that lead to good things close, and why your journey's path changes. It's no longer a problem. It became a protective shield. Today, you will start to say thank you directly for something you used to think of as a loss. I believe that every loss I cause is just a step toward something bigger. There was fruit from the wait. It didn't matter how difficult the second was. It was just a step toward the greatness that lies ahead. You were shaped by rough times in the quiet depths of life. You went up in silence. Even though others forgot to gather, you laid the groundwork. And that's precisely why what's coming will pay off. It will keep going on forever. It will be put through the toughest tests. You worked hard on it, and now it will be a wonderful testament to your dedication. I admire those who maintain their strength in the face of uncertainty. These days, I am uniting the heavenly and earthly realms for your advantage. In the middle of the confusion, I'm making things readable. My brightness is lighting up the dark. I'm waking up parts of your life that have been sleeping for a while. It's more than just faith. It shows up in ways that are sensible, clear, and real. Things in your price range, health, feelings, and relationships will change in a bright way. It's because I don't just talk to the spirit world. I am also the very fabric of reality. I will surprise you with gifts you didn't expect. Red tape, ill intentions, and people's resistance used to make it difficult for resources to move easily and effectively. What once seemed impossible in the natural world will now be easily accomplished through great effort. Amazing things will happen in front of your eyes. I have the most power over all authorities, kings, and desires. I cut paths through the empty, barren land. Through huge divinities, I make links. I tell the stone to let water flow out of it. You will learn grace in the places where you once struggled. Areas that, if left out, would now bow down to your presence. People who didn't notice you before may now come to be with you. The words you've uttered will eventually fade away. The truth I have presented will prevail above all else. You don't have a reason. Your answer could be an expression of my will, and everyone will know that it was I who gave you power and support. Get rid of any pain that is still there and move forward with unwavering confidence. What took place was important. What pain had been changed? What stopped you couldn't beat you. I got back every second that had been lost. I have brought your soul back to life. Thereafter, I sped up my steps. Promises in the past remained silent, awaiting the ideal time for fulfillment, and that instantaneous thing is now here. What was blocked off before now bursts out. What was hidden before now comes out in the open. Something that was previously immobile now flows with divine force. But please, I beg you, keep a humble attitude. Do not let success make you less of who you really are. Let your success make you depend more on me. Please keep coming after me with that choice. Continue to listen with awe and respect. I like you. Despite the journey's changes and the fulfillment of its promises, it remains unending. There is a spiritual plan for every season that comes true. Every stage has its challenges. I promise to be by your side through all of these challenges. I'm here with you every step of the way. Accept how big of a responsibility you have been given. I won't give you more than you can handle, especially when I'm steering. Believe in yourself. You will be supported, shaped, and led. The direction will come when the time is right, and the assets will float with the task. I'm done with my work. I don't start something without being ready. Now, I won't let you in until I'm sure you're ready to break through. You asked the gods to help you. It took a while. Tears rained from your eyes. You put your faith in those things. Just for a second, here is your chance to live, see, and benefit from life. What I'm letting loose goes beyond your existence. It will be too full. It will visit your residence and affect your family, your partners, and even individuals you do not know. As soon as I get close, I do that with clear thinking. As soon as I give my opinion, it makes sense. You will be a line. You will be the answer. I will use you as proof of how well my timing worked. This means that every moment spent being prepared has transformed into a valuable opportunity. And what doesn't seem possible is just the beginning when I decide to step in. I'm bringing into your life people who are in tune with the divine. People who aren't here to advantage you, but to go on an adventure with you. I'm aware of all the disappointments you've been through. I saw the betrayal, the separation, and the pains that were not spoken but were felt deeply. The cries you kept inside are coming out to me. That being said, I'm here to say that it's the creation of relationships that heal and partnerships that build what matters, not the people who hurt. The resolution of pain paves the way for the formation of bonds. I believe in being authentic, exhibiting integrity, and demonstrating genuine love. I'm cleaning the floor of our shared life. I am cleansing your heart of everything that is evil. Individuals who took your power, twisted your faith, and jumbled your emotions will be found without a website. I'm separating the real parts of what is mine from the false ones that tried to take me off track. A website is not a lie either. It keeps people safe. Of course, not everything that seemed like a link turned out to be a meeting. Many people came because they were interested, because they needed to, or because they were happy. Now, though, I'm the only one setting up the links. You must avoid people who disrespected your true calling. People who have hurt you will fade away into the stars. I can heal, but some broken ties cannot stop the greatness I'm meant to make. I am a divine reconciler, but I am also your guardian and guide, and sometimes to protect you, I have to put you above everyone else. You have to understand that some relationships were only meant to last for a short time. But if I did decide to separate them, it was because what was once a gift had turned into a problem. That's all of me for now. Everything that comes from my soul will bring peace. I don't want to see you change yourself to please other people. I refuse to see you decline to fit into the limits of limited love. I didn't bring you into lives to get a good name or to feel less than other people. I'm giving you relationships that value your worth, respect your spirit, and don't try to beat your genius. They bring out the best in the gifts you keep inside. The love I'm putting into your life is bright, dirty, and two-way. Real partnerships don't need masks. They just need handy sincerity. Where there used to be disagreement, there will now be unity. I'm putting together connections that were broken. I'm putting together broken families, fixing broken bonds, and making family ties stronger. These days, I'm firmly removing the barriers with harsh words and long periods of silence. And I will rebuild things that are thought to be beyond repair. When there is real regret and humility, I bring about rebirth. I raised a new one in the world of forgiveness. It will be easy for reconciliations to spread, as if by divine will. My spirit will reach into the depths of people's hearts. Scars from the past will be healed in a way that stands out. When you feel like you've reached your goal, these words will come out with grace. Abodes that were once in the middle of a war will now be peaceful. When a marriage is on the verge of ending, it can lead to a new, solid relationship built on a stronger foundation. You and your family will have brand new relationships, and everything will go smoothly because I'm the one pushing it to happen. I'm putting together a strong group of guides to help you. You will have someone to pray with, laugh with, and share your tears with. Individuals who consistently stay by your side during difficult times. People who understand how deep your trip is. The ones who don't judge your past problems, but instead give you strength for the greatness that lies ahead. I'm making a holy web around you. You won't be living alone any longer. You will find someone to carry the weight with you and enjoy your victories. Do not even think for a second that the ones you saw were just an accident. I called on connections I didn't expect, amazing meetings, and loving reunions. Every kind of bond is important for a big reason. I'm putting riches, loves, and goals together. Today I'm weaving fates together as a group out of unity, because the job at hand is too big for any one person to handle on their own. You will need strong shoulders, open hands, and words that are friendly. They are already being sent off. Nevertheless, I urge you to get your heart ready to forgive. There will be times when I'll think about old times and tell you to bring them back. Obtain a hold of the person who has hurt you. Break free from the chains that are holding you bound. Free them not because of what they're really worth, but because you want to be free. Forgiveness is the holy key that will open the richest gifts I have in store for you. And as you start, the world will protect you and bless you. The partnerships I'm making will no longer just make your life more intriguing. They might open your eyes to new things. People will show you ways you never would have thought of. People will break down barriers that have been in place for some time. The people you influence will exchange vehicles and also undergo changes due to your impact on them. Real relationships go beyond just sharing a culture. For many, they are the way to a higher calling. Do not doubt my abilities when it comes to making relationships. Nothing can separate two souls who have the same goal once I deliver them together. Space, time, and people's problems cannot separate them. What I say together will last forever. What I provide is unchangeable. When we meet, you'll see that your past relationship issues were just practice for the great love I always envisioned for you. Not held back by fear, not strained, and not hurt, most powerful and full of truth, presence, and peace. I personally understand every aspect of your soul, including the parts you attempt to conceal from yourself. I recognize the cuts, scars, and the artificial smile you adopt to conceal your underlying pain. You have rooms inside you that have been closed off for a long time because of shame or exhaustion. These are places where you said, "No one shall tread here again." But I've crossed that line. I showed up with ease and wasn't a bother anymore. I stepped in with style. From now on, I'm a lover, not a judge. I got there as a guardian, not as a judge. That which you believe is true is now being fixed, even if you'd rather it never be brought back to life. I reached out to the scars you kept hidden. Those are hurts you hid because you were afraid of being judged for having a weak spot that gave the wrong image. Every time you chose to be quiet to avoid conflict, I saw it happen. I saw the moment when you limited your emotions to mission power. I saw you swallow up pain to protect others, while your soul cried out in silence. And I understand everything, even though I don't need to use words. I declare that the situation will not stay this way. New starts will come from the ashes of death. Although it's not a dull life but a bright super adventure where everything seemed empty, pointless, and full, new hope will rise again. I exhaled, revealing what lay beneath the surface. Many feelings that were dormant woke up. I revived a seemingly forgotten aspect, demonstrating that once I make the decision to address it, nothing truly vanishes. I'm taking a new step up today. There are no limits to my life due to the depth of my spirit. Where there used to be quiet, there will now be joy. The joy of the freed, the acknowledged, and the rediscovered self. What you've been missing for all time will be turned into unrestrained happiness. You shouldn't put on a mask. There is no way for you to hide behind fake smiles. I'm making you brilliant again. That wild part of your spirit is being brought back to life. You will feel pleasure again when you are truly yourself, when you are calm, and when your soul is free. A wonderful recovery, twice as good, will emerge from the depths of loss. You will regain what you lost during your struggles, what was taken from them without a reason, what you couldn't hold on to. You will see it come back, and it will probably be in abundance beyond measure. Because I have no limits on how I can recover. I don't just get back what I lost, I also make better what time tried to make worse. With my essence, I care for your void. I dwell in the voids that continue to fill up. I value every tear you've quietly shed. You consider those old scars to be your price. You thought that the scars you have might make you want to reject my love. I will show you the truth, though. The ones that are marked show how strong your keeping power is. They might not be signs of weakness. They are statements of fire. I'm not running away from your strain right now. I approach it in a smart way. I'm excellent at turning pain into a foundation for growth. I walk in ways that other people are afraid to see. I appreciate the moments when others overlook the significance of what is before them. It has nothing to do with what happened, whether the harm came from mean words, disregard, or broken promises in your refuge. No matter where it came from, formative years, youth, or a string of disappointments. It doesn't matter one bit. I saw it all, and everything that includes me is treated with kindness and fairness. I face H head on, recognizing that it's there without denying it. I thoroughly understand what you mean. I embrace it wholeheartedly. I fix it. Currently, you won't be led by your hurts but by the new beginning I'm bringing. You are above and beyond what other people do. You go beyond what people say about you. You're over your sorrows and trouble. At the very beginning, you summed up what I wanted to say. And now look, I'm bringing that spirit back to life. I'm bringing back the images you stopped checking out. I'm rekindling the emotions you gave up, shaking at the thought of pain once more. I'm telling you that your worth can't be argued with. That waiting for you is always worth it, and that love for you is always a gift. The healing I offer lasts longer than temporary effects. It goes deep and covers everything. It feels good on your body, makes you feel better inside, and sparks your spirit. It will improve your memories, raise your thoughts, and change how you react. You will be freed from the bonds of yesterday. You will rise above the pain that used to make you feel it, going beyond the things that make you struggle. There will be general freedom for you. This means that what is currently a scar will transform into a sign of victory. Allow my love to shine brightly on you, my loved one, and brightly on others as well. People can share this word, and together we can bring healing, hope, and the peace that I can only provide. I'm changing your memories with an endless amount of hope. People will now love the memories that used to hurt with peace. When you relive the experience, you'll notice the absence of pain. You will always remember that I found you in the dark world, that in that void, it turned into me, and I hugged you. Things that used to hold you back will now say that my love made you great. Take pleasure in your wounds. It tells the story of my unshakable loyalty. If you take a breath these days, it's because I want you to keep living the way you do. It's no longer just something I'm keeping. I'm giving it new life. The healing process has begun, and it will flow like a strong river inside. It is a river that purifies, revitalizes, and cleanses the remnants of pain. You will enjoy the feeling of not having any weight on your body another time. You will enjoy completeness all over again. You will rise again, this time without the weight of your feelings. The thing that used to be a weight is now a feather's touch. The weight on your heart, the things that make your days and nights hard, are actually being thrown away by the power of my being. I'm releasing the fatigue you were unaware of. I am unraveling the knots that have been intricately tangled within you for an extended period. I am bringing your spirit back to life. The weight that you're carrying is being lifted as I get rid of what isn't yours and fix the freedom that comes from having full faith in me. Things that used to be chaos are now making sense. What used to be confusing you, stopping your spirit, and tying you up in a web of tough choices is now becoming clear. I am no longer a god of chaos. I'm a wonderful, fit person. I'm shining a light on the path where darkness used to stay. There was only fear before I came along, and now there is truth. I'm starting with your idea to help you understand it better. That way, you might find that what looked like a maze is now a clear path. The roads that were once closed are now opening up before us. The things that were blocking your view are falling apart. I have shaped the path in front of you with my will, not with the help of chance, but with my presence. As you walk, you will be able to read and leave all doubt behind. Stop trying to hold back. You are expecting every result, so let go of your worries and stop wasting time on the futile try. I shine light on your way. I'm the music that calms the turbulent storms inside. I am the guiding force that says, that is the way. Walk on it. With each step, I will confirm my presence. With each choice, I will lead the way. You stand strong, accepting the vastness of life with ease. Now you walk with me, united in harmony with a calm heart and calm mind. I'm at the front, making new paths. You can now easily walk through any obstacle. You don't have to stress yourself out, trying to reach what's out of reach, because I've already taken the lead. I've seen every angle and know what tasks lie ahead. No revelation can catch you off guard, because I've been through those realms before you and know the way ahead. And even though it may look like nothing has changed on the surface, remember that what's really going on is a profound transformation that's happening right now through my hand. I'm paving the way, removing obstacles that would stop your rise, cutting ties that could slow your journey, and revealing hidden challenges that, if not dealt with now, could stop your progress in the future. There may be reasons behind the interruptions, broken connections, and unopened doors that you don't understand. But that's just one part of the purification I'm working on. I'm keeping an eye on everything with unmatched accuracy. I'm orchestrating the unseen, letting you walk with unwavering faith, steadfast religion, and calm peace. I give you peace that goes beyond any situation. It comes from knowing that I am responsible for your strength. That peace will rule in your heart, letting you stay strong even when things are noisy. During times of change, you will remain unshaken. The stability I provide you comes from within, from a place that only I can reach. The air changes, and it is charged with undeniable electricity. You will see that, people, and as soon as you do, you will definitely understand how great my moves were. Places that were once difficult will change into countries of ease, and places that seemed foreign to you will now shine with beauty. Even the sounds around you will start to resonate with a higher essence. When I arrive, the essence of the arena transforms. The atmosphere rises to divine heights. Phrases change their resonance. Reactions change into new manifestations. The manifestation of my beauty breathes life into the monotony and exhaustion that used to rule. You will be able to walk with confidence and not worry about falling. I am guiding your path. Where there were holes, there may now be strength. Where chaos once ruled, there is now divine understanding. Where there was once conflict, there is now easy grace. And while the peace surrounds you, stay true to your beliefs. It's just the manifestation of the peace I'm cultivating. The storm has passed, revealing the moment to build, improve, and breathe deeply with unrestrained power. This is definitely the truth. It's the fulfillment of my promise. I declare that I can bring peace to your spirit. This is precisely what you're starting to feel. Relaxation of frame doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. It means you have a clear path to follow. He is responsible for every step. It means you can be sure that every choice is well thought out. Every step is planned, and every day is filled with significance. You will not be hurt by the never-ending cycle. You will stop trying to go down paths I've firmly closed. You will no longer approach the doors I've shut out of love with a heart open and a spirit attuned. You will walk with grace and strength. Take the path ahead of you, because that's where real pride lies. You will find peace even when things are uncertain, and you may remember that even when things are strange, my presence will always be there to help you. The mood has changed, and the way is now clear. Develop unwavering confidence and relinquish control over manipulation. You've had to make decisions on your own that no one else should have. You attempted to predict people's reactions, envision potential outcomes, and prevent yourself from experiencing significant difficulties. But I tell you with divine love, let go. Relax. Accept it even as you try to hold on to everything. I'm ready for the moment, and your heart will fully open up so that I can finally move forward. Because you believe in what you want, the universe will work in your favor. Belief isn't always the absence of doubt. It's also the choice to trust even when the path isn't clear. When you express specific beliefs with true conviction, I believe it opens the door for me to help you achieve things beyond your wildest dreams. It's no longer about each greedy element. It's about embracing faith and adhering to the meticulously crafted path I've outlined for you. You don't have to face every challenge alone, even if your vision isn't fully realized yet. I am your constant source of strength and protection. I am your ideal source. As you go through challenging times, remember that you have unseen supporters behind you. Even though you feel my absence, I'm always close by. Even if the heavens seem to be still, I'm working. The moments that seem empty are actually full of my unseen presence. Embrace the unknown. I've already crossed over to what lies ahead. I envision the moments that await your return. I have already traveled the paths you are about to take. I have called forth the resources you will need and organized their gathering. You are not stepping into the unknown. You are approaching a realm where I already live. Freeing manipulation isn't giving up. It's accepting something as true that is much more divine. It's giving in to the flow of being led with purpose. It's turning your attention from the problem to me. I can move past any obstacle that stands in my way. My comprehension transcends all human schemes. And even though you give me everything, I don't just appreciate it, I strengthen it. I bring peace to the chaos of the adventure. I guide you through the unknown, and I shine a light on the way even when it's dark. You wanted to keep your heart safe from the edge of sadness, which is why you agreed to accept every outcome. But the love I have for you never changes. It's unbreakable. It stays real. You are absolutely correct. It's definitely true. He is strong. He won't give up. I love you, toddler. You carry my love. Send this message to 3 people who are hurting and let my peace wash over them. I lead you with clarity and reason. I lead you to ultimate happiness. In light of this, I command you to let go of what is weighing you down and agree with me on what has lost its meaning in your life. I know the best way forward. So I'm not asking you to hold on to everything right now. Instead, I'm asking you to have faith, take a deep breath, and join the journey, even though your feet haven't found stable ground yet. Let go of the need to be responsible for every single thing. Listen to my voice. Keep an open heart and mind, because I speak, lead, educate, and know what is right. Yielding is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of bravery. It's a deep evolution of the spirit. It means admitting that you've reached your limit and, instead of pretending to be able to push past it, you offer me what was rightfully mine from the start. While you do this, I don't have solid judgment. I include you. I raise you to greatness. I wrap you in my divine safety. I start a path that you can never take by yourself. The grip you are trying to hold tight doesn't protect you. It holds you back. It keeps you from finding peace. It blocks your view of the endless possibilities. It gets in the way of your rise to greatness. This situation persists as long as you hold on to something that does not belong to you. The things I want to offer you can't be accepted by them. Now, I urge you to extend your hands widely apart. Let your spirit go. Let your soul out. Let the things that belong to me move closer to you. Start with what makes you better. Please let me be perfect in every part of your life. When you are finally free, you will feel a deep peace that fills your heart. Serenity will be successful. The thoughts will find that it is still. The ship will find peace. The soul will breathe out peace. Because what I go through is easy. What I have to offer is cozy. What I let out is more than enough. You should focus on being present instead of trying to be perfect all the time. Please trust that I'm enough for everything you're looking for. You were meant to join me on this journey, not bear the world's burden alone. And I promise you that what I hold close is in the best hands possible these days. More than ever. And if you confirm your acceptance as real within me during this trip, you may understand that victory doesn't depend on your will, but on my unwavering dedication. Your acceptance lets the divine change happen. Your religion brings about divine rewards. Your application provides me a chance to start over. I'm standing with your help, and that's enough on its own. Declare with firm belief what is living in your heart. Do not let your lips say the worried whispers right now. Don't feed your doubt by saying things like, "I'm giving up." Unleash your voice to call forth what God has already given you. The power to create or erase reality lies in your words. And as you speak with passion, which is in line with my goal, things start to change. There are promises ready to be realized, which require a heart in perfect rhythm and a voice that speaks with unwavering confidence. I have given you strength. You are in charge of your life. You are a messenger from God walking among people. That's why I created you with a purpose. I bestowed upon you a unique challenge. I added to you by giving you my energy. As you say my words, you set the invisible forces in action. The words you use with conviction reach my realm, where I care for them so they bloom at the right time. Don't underestimate how strong your words are. The faith world responds to things that fit with the facts I've laid out. Stop letting people know how you feel. Declare what you believe. Even if you're worn out, show how strong you are. Speak of your supply with confidence, even if there is no proof of plenty. Say you're prepared to seize new opportunities, despite the possibility of problems as well. The profound knowledge of my own endless potential is what makes perception more than just a comment. During this season, your voice has a big impact. Push yourself upward and speak out loudly against the problems you face. Make a claim with force. Write, say, or predict. Speaking with solid facts reveals the spiritual world's predetermined plans. With unshakable confidence, say, "The miracle is on its way." Say with absolute truth that a new age has begun. Tell the truth without faltering. The promise is being kept, even when there are clouds all around you. Keep talking as if you can see the beauty, because that's what belief is all about. As you fly, the view opens up before you land. Please gather before utilizing the tools. That steady understanding is what moves my soul. Your message brings together the natural and the supernatural. When you say my word, you connect the eternal with the temporary. You are making high-quality things happen in the real world. You are creating opportunities that previously seemed unattainable. To get to the truth as quickly as possible, you are setting things free. You are paving a way through the things that used to stand in your way. Your idea has a power that goes beyond what people today can understand. But I can see it, and as a result, I act. Do it right away. Don't wait for the words of fate. They only last for a short time, but my order will always be in effect. The things I said about you haven't changed. You cannot alter my words. No longer will anyone say no to what I say. Therefore, align your heartbeat with mine. Bring your ideas into line with mine. Make your words fit with my purpose. While you say those words with sincerity, you raise yourself as a real inheritor, fully aware of your due claim to the promises the Dad gave you. Spread the word to improve your day. Stand up and say, "Today can be full of peace, reason, and plenty." Let your voice bring divine favor to your life. Declare greatness over your family, your children, and your health. Say out loud what your deepest needs are, even if you can't see them right now. Choose the desires you prayed for to align with the divine work that has begun. Don't hesitate to express what I have quietly whispered to your soul. A faith that remains hidden can never realize its full potential. It needs to be shown, cared for, and reaffirmed. Keep going with unwavering resolve, even if the world doesn't understand. What I'm doing with you is profound, but it's not silly. And as it unfolds, even the skeptics will realize that you persisted, because you had unwavering faith. Communicate to inform with hope, foretell with courage and honesty, and make your claim. My mind is open to a change. My house will rise as a new one. My story is being changed. My life is in the arms of God. The promise stays intact. The seed will grow. The celestial nation states are moving. Pleasure is making its triumphant return. Recovery is on the horizon. The master craftsman's skilled hands are shaping the impossible. Say it this way, remember it this way, and live this way. And when you feel weak, remember the strong promises you made in unwavering belief. Carry them with you and stand firm in the face of hardship. Keep in mind, it's your unwavering belief that unlocks the path to consciousness. The stars are in the right place, and your constant loyalty brings about the end of the future. With every word I speak, you rise in the same way toward the belief of your vow. My dear child, Let my love be a guiding light in the world around you. Share this truth with people who are lost, and together we will spread healing, hope, and my peace that lasts forever. I thoroughly enjoy it when you boldly proclaim what has already been shown to you. I like the method when you praise me during difficult times. I appear when you say you believe, even if your spirit is shaking, because this is a wonderful idea. It's not a religion that stands firm and isn't affected by feelings. This is a far-fetched idea that comes from God, a firm belief that doesn't need witnesses and yet changes the universe in silence. Don't worry about influencing others' opinions. Your idea remains unwavering. It really should happen, and if it does, my actions will be clearly seen. Speaking with a strong conviction yields tangible outcomes. Being set free through submission leads to abundant praise. Hold on and declare. Hold on to predict the future. Keep my essence in sync with your words. For the words of the faithful contain enormous strength, and the universe can listen while you speak. And while the divine hears, the arena solves. This word goes beyond what you know. What I'm doing to your lives goes beyond your wildest dreams. I didn't make this promise to remain silent, as if it were a secret truth ending with you. It sparks a desire in your soul to grow, and the essence of the change you are here to witness turns into a spark that inspires others. Don't hold back anymore. What have you been given to inspire others without limits? This phrase has a colorful essence. It thunders. It goes beyond all limits. It was meant to grow. You are now an effective pressure in my efforts. I didn't just set you free for your own freedom. I gave you the power to set other people free with the deep truth that has touched your soul. I gave you a future that goes beyond your story. You have a voice that goes beyond fear, doubt, and shame. Now you are experiencing the essence of hope that marches, religion that resonates, and promise that lives. And everywhere you go, the environment will change, because when a divine being walks through it, darkness goes away and souls awaken. Shine a light on the lives of those who are living in darkness. There are people in your midst who are in the same position you used to be in. They live in a world of forgetfulness, weariness, and carewornness with the help of many unresolved mysteries. This is why you are healed. Because of this, you were brought to the lower back to include the way to shine brightly and connect worlds. The healing you've gone through can't stay inside you. It has to show in your life, in your words, in your imagination and foresight, and in the way you act. What I have accomplished in you is monumental, and what I will achieve through you may exceed all expectations. Share your information with people who live in the depths. Don't hide the brilliance that I have put inside you. Don't stop the powerful story that is rising from the depths of your adventure. Embrace the vulnerability of sharing your origins. The power of your story lies in how real it is, and the truth goes up to a higher level. The fact frees the soul, and the reality ignites the spirit. Your ambitious statement will inspire endless souls to rise. Endless souls will find recovery because you chose to speak. Endless souls will discover their path because you chose to raise your hand. The idea that thrives inside you shouldn't be held back. It should be welcomed, experienced, and praised. I called you into true connection, an idea that flows with love, grows in community, and thrives among people. There's no power in a single idea that stays hidden and doesn't help anyone. I call you forth. I'm calling you to the unexpected meetings, the hugs that heal, the smiles that brighten, and the everyday moments that become lasting treasures because they are important. This journey involves more than just my experiences. I have provided you with a significant purpose. There are souls waiting for your command, and houses will rise again because of your tireless efforts. There are visions that it will rise again because you were chosen to be a witness. What seems unimportant to you, in my layout has infinite importance. You can't imagine how many chains are broken when a single seed of thought is planted with true intent. Don't think that you need to know, understand, or be good at everything in order to start expressing yourself. I include the essence of simplicity. I speak through the wrong. I express my true self amidst vulnerability. Don't think that you need to feel ready. What I prefer is steadfast dedication. It's a heart that says, "Here I stand." With that unwavering dedication, I achieve more than can be accomplished through endless years of human effort. For it goes beyond your life. The story is about what I accomplished through you. Show the phrase that gave you strength during hard times. Show the signs I sent you without words. Announce the petitions that were answered and the victories that were won. Through sharing, the essence of belief is called forth. As more souls awaken, greater nations are blessed with illumination. As the brightness grows, shadows fade away. Your life changes into a conduit as you draw closer. Everyone who flows to you should also drift away. You were given a divine blessing that should radiate and not be contained. What I gave you goes beyond a blessing. Your voice is a useful instrument, a way to connect with others, and a guiding light. Use every experience as a powerful tool. Let every scar be a reminder of your victories. Use every response as a useful catalyst. Some people will best understand my presence through your words. There's no need for such outbursts. Incorporate the best essence of reality into your life. Don't hide the brilliance that I have ignited. Don't put out the flame that I lit in your soul. The sector craves the energy of voices like yours. Spirits that have journeyed to the depths, but have experienced the promise of the one who ascended by my hand. Be present where there were voids. Bring clarity where there was confusion as soon as possible. Find comfort where people have been struggling. Become the embodiment of peace amidst the chaos. The area is full of cries, but no one is listening, and you stand among them. You don't have to stand on a level to be a vessel for my purpose. Anywhere you are, bring comfort to the place where you work, ease to the streets, and warmth to your home. Be the stillness that heals, the percentage of uplifting phrases, and the presence that embraces. Your every move mirrors my every move, and your every word has the power to change someone's life. And what you plant with devotion can be harvested with class. I gave you religion to move you forward, not to keep you from doing anything. I didn't leave this word to fade away on paper. I gave it to you to spread, carry, and embody. And wherever this word goes, I will be there too. And wherever it is said, my spirit will go because it goes beyond words. This is the essence of life, and you play a crucial role in propelling it forward. Therefore, go ahead, offer, yield, and say, remember that my presence is always by your side. What began in silence will now reverberate. This reverberation is powerful enough to reach many souls. The dime has arrived, the season has shifted, and the once frozen moment now flows with a purpose. The silence you mistakenly believed to be nothingness actually marked the start of a profound revelation. The feeling of stagnation was simply the transitional period between sowing and harvesting. That's the moment you've been waiting for a long time, even though doubts made you more determined to stay ready. Now is the time when everything starts to look perfect in front of your eyes. Behold, the moment has arrived. What was meant to happen has now occurred. Take a stand not as a beggar, but as a sovereign who claims what is rightfully theirs. No longer as a doubter, but as a true believer. No longer as someone who wants to understand, but as someone who follows and walks with unwavering assurance. What I have planned requires worthy work, the best idea, and harmony. Rise, look forward, and say, loved infant, you carry my love. Please forward this message 3 inches, and let my peace wash over them. I agree with your share of the unusual. You no longer own it. I'm responsible for beliefs. But the thing that comes from that belief is you. You are welcome to enjoy yourself, even though the full idea has not yet come true. Have fun. Because what I'm doing has already taken root in the non-visible world and is now coming into the visible world. Feel joyful. Because your spirit already knows what a beautiful sight you'll soon see. Revel in the fact that you've demonstrated your value during challenging times, and now you'll receive widespread praise. Enjoy yourself, as the universe honors every act of love you've performed, even the ones no one witnessed. Enjoy yourself, because something new has arrived. No longer is pleasure just a far-off dream. These words are being written right now. It's not always a promise. The pressure is already pulsating within you. It's not just a seed that has grown into a way of life. Love is life that is full of energy. The peace and quiet you enjoy are not just random events. I'm with you in everything you've given up. I'm living in the choice you made to follow my path, even when it gets hard. I'm living inside the sacrifice you made for the love of all time. I live in the firm belief you held on to even when the world begged you to give up. In my world, pleasure is king. It wraps around you from course to course. The surroundings will change in front of your eyes. The slight hints will turn into straightforward proof, which you will see. What seemed like problems could turn out to be chances. Doubts could turn into confidence, and hopes could come true. You can achieve all of this. It will be close, personal, and tangible because I'm no longer a god of vague promises. As a dad, I'm my own presence. You can get everything you need from me. The basis, the journey, and my trust are all in me. As for why I say it's time to party, it's because the job is done. It lives in the place you describe. The atmosphere where you live will change to reflect this change. What used to cause disagreement will now change into a place of understanding and peace. When I got to these places, the weight of my feelings was always there. I am bringing back links, changing the way relationships are built, fixing the words that hurt, and healing the silences that have left wounds. What does it become when conflict is turned into harmony? You will find it in the details. Spread out actions, lively conversations, and hidden answers. After years of trouble with so little, it will be like breathing in a sparkling essence. Take pictures and change them. Don't doubt that you deserve it. Do not try to find reasons. Take the vow seriously and be sure of yourself at all times. It's not a reward for being happy. It's an answer to how people see it. I don't give praise for being perfect. I'm having fun too because you're always faithful. We tested your unshakable dedication by staying strong, praying even when there was no clear path, and sticking true to the idea, even when things were unclear. You see what is yours with the confidence of someone who knows their family tree, knows they deserve the gift, and knows that the Father's word has come true. Push yourself up and shine. Push yourself up and shine. That's the moment to stand tall and rise above the weight of what has been, pushing up with a strong force. Rise up with a heart full of thanks. Rise with strong determination. The time of looking forward to something has changed into the time of getting something good. Now that the year of building is over, the year of action can begin. You emerged from the fire unscathed. You went through the depths and came out unhurt. Now I raise you because the time has come to receive the last care. What was promised is already here before you. It is ready to be touched, experienced, and designed to take you beyond your current understanding. It will be finished with full conviction. It will stay whole and not be broken. It will be made better. It will be full. It will be shown. You'll see that it wasn't just a human effort or a mistake. It turned into my unshakable love, my utmost loyalty, and my best time. All of these elements work together in perfect harmony to create what is envisioned in the piece. Remember these memories as you step into the reality of your dreams. I was part of everything. I used to be in every strand. In times of silence, I used to be the energy that brought you back to life. I was the safe place where you could discover comfort. I used to be the power that flowed through you when you were already weak. I used to be the thing that made you want to hold on. Before you forgot about it, I was the thing that kept you going. Now I'm the divine being who makes what became a promise come true. The birthday party is more than just a way to show off. The energy comes from a deep inner state of being. From now on, enjoy your look, your words, your kindness, and the ease with which you move. Every birthday party carries a sacred gift, and people who revel will be happy all the time. They will never revel alone. All the gifts I offer you will also reach the people around you. The desire that comes into your life has no limits. There is no end to its flow. It rises. The sensation grows. It is a moment of pure delight, genuine happiness, and joy that is not rooted in my accomplishments, but in my very identity. A pleasure that goes beyond results and is based on the fact that we are always together. Your sadness didn't go away. Now you can enjoy your happiness. You have faced the harsh conditions of the empty area. Now you can enjoy the wealth that is coming your way. You were brave to go against the odds. Now you can enjoy something that seemed impossible before. I turned sadness into joy because I am the divine being. Now the dance can begin. It transcends the lifestyles of both men and women. It went beyond your feelings, goals, and the tough situations you've been through. I've consistently demonstrated the ability to perceive beyond the mundane. I have often looked at the roots and the results. I've always looked at the present moment. My imaginative and prescient mind is firmly fixed on the future. There are no limits to what I'm doing in your life. It has a deep level of flavor. There is no break in the weft. It's all about your children, your living, and your heritage. Your heritage is being left behind in ways you might not even be aware of. It initiates journeys to pursue your goals as new paths are established by your steadfast vision. Every piece of proof you gave me is changing more than just your direction. By no means does it change the very core of the holy paths. It's miles that decide lives. You are breaking the chains of pain that go back through time. You're not just getting a promise. You're bringing in a brand new generation in your family. You demonstrated steadfast loyalty during times of quietude. Humility is proven inside the darkness. You kept your mind silent to maintain unity. Those actions are creating a memory for people who will notice your tracks. My moves these days will echo for a long time. What I make these days will stand forever, untouched by the passage of time. My expensive baby, I am here holding you with my endless love and kindness. Your trials aren't ignored, and your heartfelt prayers are constantly heard. I am changing inside your lives, leading your steps. If you feel my presence, it's my call to you. Your gift is not merely a gesture. It represents a statement of trust in the path I have laid out before you. Today I'm connecting the infinite to what began with giving. With unwavering commitment, I assert what my sorrowful tears have nurtured. I'm reworking pain right into a divine gift to be able to experience for all time. And people who watch your footsteps will walk upon the company base you placed with firm perception. They shall gain the wealth from the bushes you fostered through unwavering loyalty. Your kids will watch the heritage I made with you. And even though they won't hold each feature close at this second, in time they'll copy and recognize it. They may apprehend the reason inside the silence, the power within the battle, and a hidden pressure guiding your path. They'll witness your unflinching cleaning, even when defeat seemed the easy course. They may witness your divine choice to forget, to stay firm, and to keep straight faith. And that shall remake right into a deep teaching. a witness that remains through time, a long-lasting heritage unwavering, unshaken, and untouched by the passage of time. I am building a base so stable that no storm can ever shake it. This is something that the changes of life cannot shake. Your memory will now not be total relaxation in your successes, but your unshakable belief, the calm you embodied, the love you shared, the choices you accepted without looking for praise, and the way in which you respected me. When the world pushed you to choose otherwise, I'm growing something to survive through time. What comes from my core is everlasting. What I create knows no limits. What I unharness remains. Your house will be regarded as a haven of repair. Your desk shall serve as a haven of peace. Your area shall be a refuge for the tired. Your word will be the heart of rebirth. I bestowed upon you more than mere promises. I placed upon you a future that transcends mere being, and the calm I am creating isn't merely for your comfort, but so that all who approach you enjoy that same deep stillness. What I create within you, I show all around you. What stirs inside spreads brilliantly outward these days. Your unflinching commitment stands as a light for future generations. They will learn the value of trust, desire, and unwavering resolve, even if circumstances lead them to choose the easiest path. They'll behold in you an image of my love. Or even in your mishaps, they may witness that my kindness is more than enough. They'll come to understand that true energy lies not in never falling, but rather in the relentless capacity to push upward all over again. They should remember that those who genuinely seek my presence will never walk this path alone. Please keep in mind the deep effect of the cutting-edge events occurring earlier than us. Every wish you hold with unwavering faith transforms the spiritual atmosphere of your family group. Whenever you offer your quiet prayers, I place my shield of safety upon you. Every time you declare my existence, I create opportunities for new beginnings. Each moment you choose to uplift rather than criticize, I inscribe victory upon your home. The virtues you domesticate these days shall thrive in the lives of your descendants, echoing via generations, giving to all who follow the calm you have chosen to maintain. My moves span your lives. Religion is a powerful river. It courses through everything, like an endless spring. It runs forever. Like a force of nature, it disperses seeds in its wake. You do not merely hold the idea, you make an image. You don't just see miracles happen, you make them appear by calling on them. This move will go on without any problems. It will move forward. It will take some time. It will go through countries you haven't heard of yet. It will touch people in ways you could never imagine. This is because my art has no limits when it meets an open spirit. Dear child, I chose you and called you by a name. My love for you will never change and will last forever. I promise that my words will bring you peace and happiness. As we become closer, I will diligently guard the secrets of my country for your benefit. Have faith in me, because I can always lead you. I'm building a heritage that will last through the horrors of time and the gloom of death. What I make lasts for a long time. Instead, it grows, spreads out, and makes its impact stronger. People will view the idea you accepted in peace as a vibrant narrative. We will praise your silent loyalty even more. Your unwavering loyalty will endure, regardless of your departure from this world. What's left of what we made will never fade away. The present is the start of a new age that isn't based on outside events, but on the power and basis of who you are inside. A moment that doesn't change, that is steady and steady, based in the core of infinity. Now is the time to walk with purpose, love fully, have fun respectfully, and stand bravely, because what comes from the divine can't be torn away from its stable base, which is bright and calm. You will keep going, not broken up, lost, or worried, but whole, with your mind set on the future, and your spirit rooted in me, with unwavering conviction. This time, you came with tears in your eyes. You're now living in it with natural joy. You came with quiet prayers, and now you live with loud praise. You started out not sure of yourself, but now you walk with unwavering confidence. I stand by your side, ensuring the unbreakable bond we've formed. My dear one, I have chosen you for my grand plan. Don't pull again right now. Enjoy the fun of walking with me. Tap, be part off, to gain power in my love and reality. I'm almost ready to speak words of knowledge. Stay close, because I will take care of you. Yes, amen.